Touchdown. Devo in the slot, this is my end zone. Give me everything you got. Defense, hit him with that Cosa Nostra. Quan Alexander, this dance, kick both sides. 49er Empire, 49er Empire. This is for the fan base, die hard, set by. Stand up, 4-9 to the heart, baby. Pull on back in Candlestick Park. Levi, let's go.
Oh, there's a lot to be chuckling about today, fam. You know, things could have fallen. Well, they could have fallen into place just a little bit more had the Packers lost to the. Because you see, Packers losing. It's not so important the Packers lose to the Panthers, but if they do lose to the Panthers, it just indicates a lot of different things, including if we can. We put a burger on the Panthers and we put a burger on the Panthers and the Pack can't beat them. What would that indicate? And then you look, of course, at the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, everybody's been beating the Atlanta Falcons. They've only got one win up until today. I think they have two. Was today one? No, they got two wins now, right? So, see, things are just like the path for the 49ers. It's just like there's like McGlinchey and Staley are running down through the entire how do you put it? But they're running clearance for the 49ers all the way into the playoffs. What are we going to go, 9-7 at worst? 10-6. The worst we could possibly do is 10-6. And you know who we're playing? That's not going to happen, right? I want to apologize right now for having been one of the people that said, I don't know, guys. I think we might go. I'm going to leave my window right there at 10-6. Dumbass. You know what? Of course, I didn't know the defense was going to be this. I knew Nick Bosa was going to be huge. I didn't know he was going to be off the chart, though, okay? And, the run game. Fella, you know what? Okay, let me go down through some of the things. George Kittle, of course, is doubtful. And Robbie Gould, they continue. Their status is big, probably not going to play. Questionable, and this is one of the categories I wish they would really get rid of. Why do you put questionable down? All it does is add the stress that's unnecessary. Questionable doesn't have a meaning anymore. It just means they're probably going to play. So everybody knows that, right? But that's Mike McGlinchey, Joe Staley, Raheem Mostert, and Spoon. They're all questionable. The questions have already been answered. Stop putting it down there. It's questionable. Just maybe, you know what? Get rid of questionable and use game time decision. That way, you don't have to sit and contemplate. It bothers me. Right? Complicating things, though, on the roster, team is currently carrying two kickers as Robbie Gould sustained that quadricep injury Tuesday, which led to the signing of rookie Chase McLaughlin, as you know, former Charger. Gould is also listed as doubtful for Monday. So, I think Chase is going to be our guy. We need to stay out of that situation where we really need to win by a field goal, apparently. But hey, let's go quickly. Let me go with some intangibles that have to be met on Monday night for the 49ers to win, even though it doesn't make any sense to lose to these guys. They don't have enough. And Russell Wilson magic and his wand and everything. Come on, man. It's time to end that fairy tale. In fact, Russ, that's number one. Close the door on this dude, man. Russ is used to abuse. He goes down to the dirt 2.7 times every game. This has already been documented. But that mind-blowing stat gets offset by his great escapes. Of course, we've seen that over and over again. I'm so sick of seeing that. You can go back down through the season, and every season, for that matter, the Hawks have never believed in stocking a good offensive line. They don't believe in spending money in that. I heard that a long time ago the Hawks, their thinking was, build the defense, and that'll take care of itself. Russell Wilson has set records every year since that philosophy took place in Seattle, going down 48-50 in overtimes. If you go back to week 2 of the 2017 season, Wilson delivered a game-winning touchdown to us, pass after dodging a four-man pass rush, because we was trying to close every door for him to throw to, right? And that's what you end up doing with Russell Wilson, right? DeForest Buckner was grasping at his ankles. And all we say is, and remember, Doug Baldwin standing in the corner, man, on his toes, making them catches. Buckner said to that, quote, you sometimes feel like you know his escape routes and he'll still end up making you miss. Fam, this is something that needs to end tomorrow and forever for that matter. It did last year to some degree. Surprisingly, we didn't have the defense that we have now. And they got the Wilson's little butt last year. Wow, but this is the best test date, best test to date for the 49ers upgraded pass rush. Nobody's going to argue that. And the best case scenario is that Nick Bosa and D Ford bracket Russell in, funnel him into Buckner and Armstead, who can't wait to go, come to Papa. Oh, every time he goes down, all right, and they'll be watching his upfield shoulder and prepare to adjust course on that. Meanwhile, the Seahawks and Hawks patchwork O-line, as I've mentioned, boy, they just don't care, do they? It's not bad this year as usual, though. But what they do is they line up, they help him buy time by reconfiguring out there and running around second step. But what amazes me is Russell Wilson's running all over the place. If I'm an offensive lineman, how did they do it? I don't even understand that. And then, downfield, it's a nightmare for defensive backs, fam. We've been blaming our defensive backs for years. It was never their fault. Trying to keep track of receivers. Jimmy Ward put it best by saying, it's like chasing a rabbit. If you're close to the sideline, use the sideline and just push receivers out. Because once he gets out the box, you can push them out and just plaster the coverage. Unquote. Wilson led the Seahawks to 4 wins this season. After the Hawks was losing these games, fam, their little hockey butt was beat, right? And there's Russell Wilson, Mr. Hero. Look at me. I'm getting ready to do the Russie. You know, I really hate him. I respect him, but I hate him. Wilson has led the Seahawks to 4 wins this season. Do fourth quarter sudden miracles. And J-Dub quoted on that, but fourth quarter, you'll see him. He'll try to put the game in his hands. I'll lose my mind. If he beats us tomorrow in the fourth quarter, it'll take me months to get over that. I'm so sick of that. I mean, why? Get him, Niners! Get him! And we got to get Garoppolo on the move. Now, you've noticed quarterbacks around the league are drawing MVP considerations, right? Nobody's talking seriously about Jimmy G in that conversation, even though the 49ers are undefeated. You would think G, from the way he has been talking, would feel take exception to that kind of thing, wouldn't you? He doesn't. He's not complaining at all. Jimmy G may be changing over the next month. You know what? Because here's the thing. What's happening coming up could change that narrative real quick. He's got some head-to-head meetings coming up with Wilson, of course, tomorrow night. Aaron Rodgers. Boy, Lamar Jackson, who really does worry me. You know what? Out of Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, and Drew Brees, you know who scares me the most? It is Lamar Jackson. Aaron Rodgers is not going to leave the pocket and buy too far. Drew Brees, go back and watch that film. It's comedy. Brees has, the book is out on Brees. Cover them receivers the best you can. Give the receiver just all that front line needs is a second. And you know whose front line loves that? Ours! But Lamar's another. I got to work on. This week we'll get plenty of practice for working on Lamar. Even JG has praised Wilson for how he does everything for that team. Fine. But the difference is Garoppolo hasn't had to carry the 49ers, who own the number 2 run offense and number 1 defense against yards allowed. And I love the way Garoppolo reacted. Any MVP comparisons, too. He said, I'm not playing against the other quarterback. I'm going against the defense. Unquote, Jimmy. You tell him, bruh. Tell him. Tell him, Jimmy. Stop saying he's this, he's that. He's the game manager. Shut it. He does what he has to do when he has to do it. How valuable was Garoppolo's 4 touchdowns, 317 yards in the 49ers' 28-25 Arizona win on Halloween night? Coach Kyle Shanahan knows how important and potent JG is. Quote, as Shanahan says, it was a very impressive game, and it would have been very rough to win that game if he hadn't played that way. Unquote. The guru, the maestro, Kyle Shanahan. And Kittle, I'm going to fill that void, fam. George Kittle's doubtful because of that knee and ankle injury. As you know, the 49ers need others to emerge as playmakers. Garoppolo's targets, either via pass or handoff, must have sure hands. Please don't start dropping that ball, Niners. Debo! God, he's the only one I'm really concerned about with that. Debo gets open, runs gorgeous routes, standing in the end zone all by himself, goes up. Oh, God! Debo, don't do that! God! He'll do it. He'll be ready this weekend, fam. I just know it. E-Man will definitely draw the Hawks' attention after 2 TDs in 2 games with the Niners already. Debo Samuel, Dante Pettis, Richie James Jr., Kendrick Bourne should make enough alternative options to keep things. You know what, fam? It's really interesting. If Keese suits up for the first time in 3 games, then look for him to come through with a deep catch or more. This secondary has not a clue to cover normal receivers. One that's as fleet of foot as Mrs. Goodwin's baby boy. Ooh, I really think that's why Kyle's going to make sure he plays this game. Because with Keith's tearing ass going down the field, and everybody said, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. You know, now you have... This is why I said I want to see Keese and E-Man on the field at the same time. Teams are going to get shredded. All right, and if Kittle is out, it could mean also Selleck time, even though Garrett Selleck only returned to practice just this past week. He's saying he's probably not going to play. The linebacker situation is one to be concerned about. Anyway, they're not the whole party anymore anyway. And defense, at least not the way Willis and Bowman were back in 2011, 2013. The only problem is the game marks a key transition at that position. Rookie Dre Greenlaw, weak side linebacker in place of Quan, is a reason to be concerned. Can't lie. He hasn't had enough experience, but we'll see as he'll be joining second-year starter Freddie Warner, who seems like he's a fourth-year starter at least. And then you have another rookie, Aziz Al-Shar, at the strong side spot. And fam, right, make no mistake, Pete Carroll is going to realize this. He's going to do what he can to exploit that matchup. It's just, hopefully our guys can answer the bell on that. This situation has caused for concern. As I mentioned, what will the 49ers will miss most from Quan? Robert Saleh, Bobby Saleh, my dude, feels like everybody else, of course. He's quoted saying his energy, his juice, obviously his playmaking abilities, and his ability to read and his experience. Coach also has tremendous faith, though, in Greenlaw and the remaining cast. We should be fine. Will Greenlaw, 173 snaps, no missed tackles. Will that help you to relax, fam? Come on now. And I tell you what, Greenlaw studied Russell Wilson for a long time. He's a guy, and this is quote Greenlaw, he says he's a guy that I looked up to growing up watching football just because he's an undersized guy that a lot of people doubted. Greenlaw, who's just 6 foot himself, has a lot of respect for Wilson, who they've been lying about for years, is 5'11". But anybody that has to tilt their head all the way back to look up at Pete Carroll is not that tall, because I checked out, Pete Carroll is not over 6'1". All right, see, that there's something going on with that. And finally, fam, the Hawks are boasting the league's 28th ranked pass defense. This is why I tell you, please, Kyle, put Keese on that field. It will ruin. I mean, Keith will be singing as he runs out on the field. All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. See, because they've not seen, how many times they haven't played Kansas City? They've not seen anything like Keith coming down the field. I want this so badly. And there's 15 sacks through 9 games, the whole team. And that Seahawks should use their 9th best pass offense and Wilson's league best efficiency of winning 22 touchdowns and 1 INT, which in itself is really incredible. But you look back at who they played, that may be the reason, just like we played the same people. But those are fallback plans. These are runaway offenses. The 49ers ranked 2nd, the Seahawks 8th. For the 49ers, TC and Matty B should continue to flourish, and they'll have Juice. Oh, Juice is back. He's back. Dudes are going to get knocked on the butt. Nobody knows how to run behind the fullback like our guys do after 2 years of training in this situation. Oh, God, it gives me such a rush. CC has ran for a touchdown in 4 consecutive Monday night games. Braid opened the October 7th Monday nighter with an 83-yard score against the Browns, as you know. And no one has scored more than Breda. 5 TDs. on Monday nights for the Seahawks. Just to give you an idea to contrast it. Wilson can air it out to Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf and possibly Josh Gordon. And his debut, the 49ers will try to force that one-dimensional catch-up mode approach. Otherwise, it's going to be Chris Carson will be focused on the 49ers' attention as he's coming off his 10th 100-yard game since 2018. I am concerned about that big, strong dude. Man, I'm telling you, 49ers. But the Hawks are going to run the ball first, so the Niners have been suspect in the run on the opposing team's first possession. Fam, you know what? They're going to give Chris Carson the ball in the first possession. Look for him to go downfield on the 49ers right away, but don't panic. All right? 49ers, for some reason, need that to adjust. Now, if they cannot score on that first possession, I think the 49ers, after a week's rest, a little over a week's rest, and everybody talking about him, because can you imagine Fred Warner and anybody else on the team sitting down there? Hey, y'all gonna give up that first touchdown, ain't you? If y'all lose, if they win the toss, ain't you? Who you talking to, man? Yeah, man, we've been watching y'all, man, every week, every game, man. The first series, man, the running back just run through y'all like you ain't there. All right, you know, because you get tired of hearing that, and you know they're hearing it. You know it. So we'll see what happens to that tomorrow night. All right. Man, let me stop talking and let you talk. Isaac Page, he says, with Juice, Mike, and Joe, the rest of the attack average 200 yards per game, 5.1 yards per carry. Without them, they go 142 yards per game and 4.2 yards per carry. That is an extremely screaming at you stat because you know it's going to make a difference, especially against this Hawks defense that does not offer much resistance. Josh, what's up, Josh? He says Saints lost today. The number one seed is ours. We going for the kill tomorrow night. And that's all we need to do. That's all we got to do is win a couple of more games. Well, we got to beat the Saints. You know, we win this game and beat the Saints, that's it. Bye week. Give Kyle plenty of time to prepare. Jose, 5408. I don't expect a high-scoring game due to good coaching in these teams. Big division, that's true, you know, because you know, people are saying that thing with the Saints and Falcons may be due to the fact that it was a divisional matchup. And just like us with the Cardinals last week, we wrestled and tumbled and battled our way out of there with the win. It just happens that way. Though maybe not put too much credence in that loss. And Dabs99772 says they haven't ruled out Kittle just yet. I think he's game time decision. Because George is a monster, man. He may come running out here. Because that George is like... Kobe Bryant once said, if I had a broke leg, I'd still be playing. I think Kittle's cut from that same cloth. Ryan Watkins, thanks, fam. 40-10 Niners. Tonight is score night, fam. So you get your score ready. We'll take it, too. Lavelle Forrest says tomorrow the 49ers will come out there with a victory. You will be close game. Final score will be 49ers 41, Seattle 14. Lavelle, you said it will be a close game. And then Lavelle goes on to say 41-14, Seattle Seahawks. 49ers 41, Seattle Seahawks 14. 49ers nonstop. I got a feeling once the 49ers start pouring it on Monday night, there's a lot of things, frustrations built up between the two. Block Eyes 22, the Fantastic 4D Niners going to give Wilson trouble. Yeah, I agree. My dog's best friend, 62-10 Niners. Oh, my God. Somebody made a score like this before and it came into fruition. DM49 says, we beat the Packers and Saints, guaranteed home field. That's pretty much true. I still want to beat the Ravens. David Sheffield says 31-17 49ers. Dabs9972, Atlanta was rushing 3 and getting to Breeze. Ooh, that's brilliant. Fam, if you're gonna rush only 3, but you can't drop any back. I want all 4 of those guys. Okay. Man, But we rush 4, we never blitz because we don't need to. We got plenty of coverage back there anyway. You know, because I want both the athletic guys in coverage. That means Solomon Thomas, I do not want to see him in coverage ever again in my life. Phil! Come on in, Phil, and shed some light on this game, man. Hey, Phil.
I'm fired up.
Oh,
You know what? Saints losing today, I don't fear any team Other than maybe the Ravens
I know,
at
man.
Baltimore,
They do.
I don't fear any team. Carolina should have won that game today against Green Bay.
They were in the snow. That's the only reason why. It slowed them down.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm thinking there's not a team I fear, and I don't think that even if we don't have Kittle or Robbie Gould, I don't think we're two players
It would take
that
more than
far
that.
from Seattle. I think
Exactly.
we're going to win it anyway.
And Phil, we're so overmatched. The Hawks have nothing, really nothing to match it. We got everything they got. We got more of. This is why I can't imagine losing this game.
I mean, I could see Russell Wilson turning away from D Ford and running right into Nick Bosa.
Wham!
Do you see that?
God, that's such a rush.
I mean, exactly. I'm ready for the tailgate tomorrow. We're ready, and I think we're going to win 38-14.
There you go.
That's my prediction.
All right.
So, I don't see any team right now. The Rams are done.
They're so done. And lost another offensive lineman, Phil. And it wasn't that good to begin with.
Yeah. They're not only broke, they're bankrupt. I mean, Jalen Ramsey
no
was
trade
getting
pieces.
burnt all over the field today.
Hey, did you see Jalen Ramsey in that game? I forgot all about he's on that team. Did you see Jalen Ramsey in that game? Did he play?
He got holding penalties twice. And, I mean, he was getting beat all over the place. So, Don, stick a fork in him.
Hey, wait, Phil. And how much is Jared Goff getting paid again? I think 4 years, 134.
Oh man, they just wasted their money on him and Gurley. They're done for a long time, not just this year, but for the next 5 years. They're done.
What's the name of that song? I love L.A. I love L.A.
No, they're done. And you know what? We could stick a fork in Seattle tomorrow night. So, I mean, and then all we have to worry about is, Green Bay, which I'm thinking Green Bay is going to lose another couple games during the regular season. And the Saints, gosh, I mean, Atlanta just blew them off the ball.
You see the defensive scheme
on their home field.
Mm-hmm. But you see what they did on defense?
So,
they left Breeze no avenues to throw. And I thought the offensive line was the Saints was tough. What happened?
I don't know, but Atlanta, who had no sacks, had 6 sacks in that one game.
That means we would have been double digit today, Phil. God.
Oh, I know. So I'm not afraid of anybody other than the Ravens kind of fear me a little bit.
Same here. Hey, man.
But I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know because then, they play people, but it turns out that the teams they play end up being worse than you think. And, it's one of those things where you
the Patriots?
Teams, I don't think the Patriots are that good.
And they're putting huge numbers up, though. You might. I can see what you're talking about.
They got Miami. They got such a bad division. They put their numbers up against their crap division. So I'm not impressed.
No argument here.
So, if we can stay healthy and play our game, I fear no one.
No need, Phil.
No one.
Especially with Kyle Shanahan running that offense and the defense looking like it is. The 49ers could be the most invincible team in football. I can't wait to see how this
a number of years.
Yes.
For a number of years.
Yes.
So, I like where we're at. I just love where we're at. We just cannot get any more injuries and stay healthy and play our game. Because Jimmy G's going to be better than everybody gives him credit for.
Game by game, Phil. He
And
gets up better each and
oh
every
no,
day as the season progresses. You know,
if the game calls for it,
he
he's
can get
going
it
to rip
done.
teams apart. Exactly, but it
That's what I
hasn't
like
called
about him.
for it.
That's what I like about
So
him.
you can't knock a guy for playing a winning strategy. I mean,
Phil,
that's
you
what
played
they're
sport
doing.
before. What does your coach always say? Let the game come to you. And you know what? Whatever it dictates. If it says,
Exactly.
don't be out there throwing the ball unnecessarily. If you got run game, run it. Run it until they drop.
I tell you what, I could see Jimmy throwing for 300 yards against Seattle easily.
Phil,
You
we're
know?
gonna go see what. Let's see what because I like that.
Hey, I want to give a shout out. I'm going to give it a try.
I was wondering what you're gonna do,
that for
Phil.
an old
I
man?
love it, Phil. Hey, where can you be found tomorrow? Out at tailgate. Where you located?
We're in Blue Lot 1, right near the RV section, and we're doing a steak dinner tomorrow.
Oh,
Surf and turf.
Whoa!
And with corn on the cob and baked beans.
Damn.
And that's our tailgate for tomorrow. So,
Phil, you know what you got to do? You're gonna have to start hanging a. You got to put a flagpole up with your name, Phil, right here.
We do have a flagpole. We're the black flag with the red 49er insignia.
There you go.
That looks like a kind of a limp pole. You can see us. We're walk along the RV section. We're right there.
There you
We've got
go.
about 100 people
Ooh,
that we've
it's a party.
that's
Hey,
in our group. That's
Blue
our
Lot,
family
fam.
there.
All right, Phil.
All right, man. So I'm going to be loud, and anybody goes to the game, be loud.
Yeah,
loud.
proud.
Let's give Russell Wilson his 12th man in reverse.
Phil, have a great night.
excited.
I'm looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow, Phil.
All right, Ronbo.
All right.
We'll talk to you later.
All right. Night. And John Miller, thanks, fam. As a matter of fact, did I say anything to Gold Money? I didn't say, hey, Gold Money, aloha, my brother. 49ers game by game to perfection. Oh, I like that. And John Miller says, what up, Niner fam? 49ers 35, Seahawks 14, Bosa 3, D Ford is going to get 2 sacks. Every time I see Rusty go down, man, I'm like, hey, Shane Lewis, get on in here, boy.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Hello? Ronbo?
Yo, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, what's up, Ronbo?
Shane, I'm doing okay, man. I'm anticipating this win. I've only had a couple of games that I was concerned about this year. This one, I am slightly concerned because of Wilson and his miracle ability, but we shouldn't be in that position anyway. I don't see a fourth quarter. 49ers are leading this game by only a touchdown, and Wilson with a 2-minute drill, and you can pretty much see what's about to happen now. No! I don't want to. God, I don't want that. Let's beat them.
Honestly, Ronbo, I still take our defense in a 2-minute drill. I don't care. Like, if
Yeah,
you
well,
have to pass,
good
that's
point.
a problem automatically.
Good
I
point.
think the only way you can beat the Niners is just what we've been doing to other teams is you have to pound the rock. If you can establish a run game and build play action off that, then you should be good. But if we can just, like I said, if the guys can pin their ears back and get at you, Bosa, D Ford, Buckner, and Armstead, I mean, I think it's a wrap. They can get to anybody at any time. And like I said, we're hardly, we hardly send any blitzes. We have 7 in coverage at all times because four is enough to get the pressures that we need. So I'll take our chances no matter what. But
I'm good.
I'm
better
excited,
already.
Rumble. But Rumble, man, is it just me or is the stars aligning for us?
I'm telling
Rumble?
you, man. What's the score of the Cowboys game?
Gosh, man.
Are you watching that Cowboy game?
Oh yeah, they're up. I think Cowboys are driving right now. But Vikings are up 6 right. I mean, yeah, they're up 6 right now. I think it's 20-14. Oh, I think they just scored. I think Cooper might have just scored. One in the commercial right now.
Oh, see, okay.
Oh, yeah, Cooper did just score. Actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cousin Kirk is still Cousin Kirk. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. What you're saying? Because I want the Cowboys to lose. I love it when they lose. But anyway.
Lose. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Ronbo. You know I love it. No, yeah, Ronbo. I mean, man, just the Saints losing. Uh, making our lead even greater. I just think that now this game has become like a must-win game. And everybody's talking about like it's going to be a playoff atmosphere in there because this is probably what it might look like come playoff time. I really just like our chances. Ian Williams reported, the old D tackle that ended up having to retire because of his ankle. But I follow him
Because
he's
of the Hawks.
he's an insider for the because of the Hawks, because of dirty what's his face. Oh man, I forgot that.
I
left
know.
guard.
That shot
Man.
block. Yeah.
Yeah, the chop block. Yeah. So anyway, but he reported that Kittle will be out. But like you said, the bright side, McGlinchey. I mean, we haven't had a final ruling. It might be a game time decision, I think, like Phil said. But the final, it's not looking too optimistic, is what I would like to say. But McGlinchey, Juice is back. And also Staley. So I think our run game will still be dominant. And I think Kyle Shanahan is finding ways to win. He's the best offensive coordinator. As soon as he's seen this terrible run defense and terrible pass defense,
I mean,
he's
what are they
just
going to
licking
do?
his chops.
What
What kind of schemes?
Right? What can they do?
I don't know. And I don't think that's what everybody's talking about. Like, everybody's talking about, it's going to be Russell Wilson versus defense.
I know!
But there's two sides to every coin, right? And you're talking about one side. But let's talk about Kyle Shanahan and our, 10th ranked offense versus that literally 25th ranked defense, Ronbo. Like, how come nobody's talking about that?
No.
How come nobody's talking about how we're going to dominate by establishing the run just like Seattle wants to do? The only difference is they don't have defenders to stop it.
Because of Wilson and his game, his almost game like powers. I'm
true, absolutely, Ronbo. But Wilson can't play defense, can he?
No.
So to me, it's just like, well, why come everybody's talking about it's going to be it's going to be then? I understand that that's what the shiny effect looks like. That's what you want to see on paper, like the elite 49ers defense versus Russell Wilson. But Ronbo, let's be real here. The Seattle defense has to come on the field at some point.
Right.
And it has to be in play at some point.
And they're going to be out there.
And when it does,
they're going to be out there a lot, too. Rusty's going to keep his little butt on the bench more than he even knows right now.
Oh, Ronbo, you already know, Ronbo. I think that is the plan for Kyle. He's going to establish a run, try to milk the clock, milk long drives, 15-play drives for 80-something yards and, chewing up at least 9 minutes of, the first quarter, something like that. I think that's the kind of, offense I'm picturing for, the 49ers this week. I just think they want to keep Russell Wilson off onto the sidelines because he can't do nothing if he's not on the field, and just slowly grind and destroy this trash, and I mean trash, Seattle defense, Ronbo. But that's the game plan. But my prediction, Ronbo, is going to be 38-13. I've always hit on the 13s for the opponents. I feel like that's all they can score.
I like
38-13, Ronbo. But shout out. Yep, I don't think we're not going to give them 20 points, Ronbo. The Niners defense is too stout, and every time that people disrespect them or doubt them, the Panthers are coming in out. All the Rams, they show up every time. They show up every time, Ronbo. They show up every time. It's not something. No, they showed up every time their name was called. So I'm excited. Shout out to my TNT brothers, Will, Dre, Trez, Russo, Jerry Fresh. Check out Fresh Perspective and Russo's channel. Also, check out Josh Putnam. I'm telling you, this guy breaks down great highlights, gives you great game-by-game film. And, Ronbo, of course, thank you for all that you do for the 49er platform, brother. We appreciate you, and we love you for all the faithful to have a home. Thanks to you, Ronbo Sports. You have a good night, sir.
You too, fam. Looking forward to tomorrow, too. It is. And just like I'm telling you, man, this is the thing. Ain't nobody talking about the 49ers offense versus the defense. That's not a good talking point. It doesn't bring people to want to watch a game. So the promotional departments in NFL Network and every site, you see, Russell Wilson versus the 49ers. Could Russell Wilson be the No! He needs more than he don't play defense, just like Shay said. 301, Washington Zone, Maryland, ALO 301.
What's going on, Ronbo? It's your boy Sway, man.
You say Sway?
Yeah, Sway.
Sway, what's up, fam?
Chilling, man, chilling. Just Nervous, man. I don't know why I get like this before 49er games. I'm such a I'm such a realist. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to
Oh,
be
yeah.
too. I don't like to be too delusional, and I'm faithful as it gets. I got 49er tattoos on my arm and on my legs and
That's
shit.
serious.
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So when I hear people say that we're gonna put up 40 points and they're gonna put up 13 or they're gonna put up 10, I understand the excitement. I mean, I'm loving it. I don't talk trash unless we in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But there's something about this game
Scares you.
that if we win and now the Saints lost, you know how much shit we can talk? They can't deny us anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you cannot deny us anymore. Everybody still had the Saints in their power rankings and shit, and I was just tired of hearing that. But you know me, I don't talk trash. I go to work, I got a whole bunch of Ravens fans and Redskins fans,
Ooh,
and they're like,
I know
oh, I
Ravens fans
can't
were
wait till
talking.
we see y'all. Oh, big time, bro. You have no idea. And I keep telling them, I was like, look, I'm not a shit talker. So I hope you guys win, because if you don't, I'm coming with the wrath, bro. You're gonna want to call out of work.
That
You know
you
what I'm
plant a
saying? You're
seed
gonna
in their
want to
head when you
call
do that,
out.
because then they know.
I
Okay.
know. And you know what? They don't talk trash anymore. They haven't said anything to me because I kind of have this calm demeanor when I come to work. And, you know, I act like my team lost every week because I'm just humble like that. You know what I'm
This
saying?
dude's he's cool.
So, you know, it's just what scares me is that Kyler Murray did expose our defense. And I can, you know, Russell Wilson is just not as fast as Kyler Murray, but obviously smarter
Elusive.
than Kyler Murray.
And yeah,
And
experience.
exactly. So, you know, you got Lockett. Lockett always scares the hell out of me because Lockett just be coming out of catches out of his ass.
How he gets open.
Dude, he's one of the best. I know he's one of the best receivers in the league that hardly anybody talks about. So, I mean, we got to contain Russell Wilson. I know we got probably the fastest rushers in the league that can, you know, make Russell Wilson make those mistakes. So I'm not gonna. I don't like to predict scores, but if I have to, I think this game is going to be much closer because Russell Wilson travels very well. He plays good on the road.
They've won all their games on the road.
Exactly. So I see us winning, but I'm going to say a score around like 27-24. You know, I think that's the. I think that's the realistic.
Wait! Don't put us in that field goal position, man.
I don't want to, man. I don't want to, but I can't see us putting up 40. We ain't got no MVPs on this team, bro. You understand? Because we win as a team. We share the ball way too much. There is no MVP. There is none. I'm already going through this season
I just want to offer this argument on that, though. You know, and I look at the NBA Spurs as the best example of that. A powerful team will beat any team with a superstar. Jordan went down.
I agree.
Kobe went down.
100% agree.
You know, so that's why that's not exactly a disadvantage.
No, it's not. I'm not saying that not having an MVP on a team is a disadvantage at all. The fact that we're all playing as we just look phenomenal just playing as a team. I'm over here. I used to root for Kaepernick when he was our quarterback. I used to root for individuals. I used to root for Crabtree and Gore. Yeah. I can't, I'm rooting for the whole fucking team now, bro. And you know, and it feels awesome that we just playing so well as a unit. And like you were saying before, Lamar Jackson does scare me. Oh, he really does, man. The dude is a beast. He doesn't run like all these other gimmicky running quarterbacks.
Did you see that move he put on
different.
today?
Where
did he get that from? Yeah. What kind of quarterback can
Madden.
do that?
He got that from Madden when he created himself. That's what he got from. But yo, Ronbo, I'm gonna let you go and get to the rest of the callers, man. Yeah, what do you say? Go ahead.
He says, he said, you ever do that move before? Yeah, I did in practice, but they wasn't going for it in practice. I believe he said, "Who's there?" Came over from the Seattle Seahawks. Earl Thomas hit me on that. Boy, just bring that to us.
Oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow, man. I can't wait. I think I'm gonna start talking trash if we win this game. And
you got to.
I love everything you do, man. Shout out to the faithful.
Sway.
Shout out to everybody out there. Let's keep winning. Let's keep winning, baby. Have a good night, bro.
Thanks, Sway. Appreciate you, fam. Talk to you later, okay? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice meeting Sway out in Maryland. Well, I'll tell you, Sway's probably going to that game, the Ravens game. Hey, James.
What's up, Ronbo?
James, just sitting back chilling, man. One thing I love about this program is we get a lot of perspective. Sway came in here and calmed us down, because we got people in the chat talking about 62 points. This ain't Bama versus what's the worst school? Stanford. You know what I'm saying? So we do need to calm down. I do see us going over 30 points because that's what we like to do. And I'm trying to keep them under 20, but But James, your perspective on all this, because you know what's going on, who's out, who's in, and who we dealing with, and how they don't want to talk about the 49ers offense. All they want to do is talk about Russell Wilson, he's the MVP. So.
Yeah, I'm listening to all the chatter. Once again, thank you for all that you do and platform provided by you and technical team there. And I'm gonna say it like this. All season long, every time I come on your show, all through training camp, the preseason, last year when we was losing games by a field goal or 2 points or 1 point, or all them good things. Then this season started, 2019, and you had people that said, we might not get by the Bucks, we won't get by the Bengals.
Yeah,
we're gonna have problems with the Rams. We're gonna have
preseason talk, right? I remember that, right. All of that. And
we need to be extremely concerned about the Browns. Let's not forget they can make it regardless. OBJ and Myles Garrett and all these people. And it just goes on. And we need to be extremely exclusively scared about Kyler Murray. Okay, we played him on a Thursday night after we went and smacked and the Panthers with Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, they were dangerous for us because Kyler Allen hadn't lost a game. He hadn't thrown an interception. All them great accolades. But when he showed up to the Levi, I guess he thought something was in his eye because he couldn't see that. So 3 picks. Okay, we took. Kyle, what's his name? McCaffrey's. He got a little bit of a run, but it wasn't enough for his team to win. You understand? His team couldn't win. Okay, and we gutted them. Okay, 200 and something yards rushing. Okay,
and Juice wasn't even there. No Stanley, no McGlinchey.
Thank you. And now, once again, let me bring it down just a total. I'm getting a little excited here. My team, 49ers, the empire that I'm a part of. Okay, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back USTEC, and we're gonna get back. I'm telling you right now. I think they postponed in the Kittle situation because there's a possibility, I believe. Let me tell you who I really think the X factor is coming back is a Selleck. And I'm going to tell you why. He hasn't played all season. He's fresh. He's raw and ready to go. Okay? You can't stop that big
experienced.
Selleck will hurt linebackers and safeties because he's so big and aggressive. He'll drop a ball here or two. But when his game is on, it is spot on, buddy. We seen what happened with the Giants last year. With who do we have back there? The guitar boy, CJ. We had CJ back. Okay, and the guitar player. So at the same time, listen, hey, I'm going to keep it the same way I kept it the other night on my scores. I'm going to say 41-13. Okay, because Kyle Shanahan is sitting there saying to himself, I want to make sure I keep Pete chewing gum all game long, even when he's trying to drink water, okay? We're going to gut him. We're going to gut him. We're coming out with our 2 starting tackles coming back, okay? And then USTEC, and whether it's Kittle or whether it's Selleck, we're going to get ours. The thing that I think they may do that may help on that back end. They got to see what happens with Tart or Ward and Tyler Lockett, because I got a feeling Robbie Saleh might actually play some of Tavarius Moore just for the simple fact of the speed factor on that back end. Okay. I'm not saying he's got to play the whole game, but you can bring him in and work him into the rotation where, because I think he's a little faster than Tart is. Okay. And he's got real good coverage skills too. I mean, he made a bonehead play here and there in the season, but the other caller, he was right when he said that, this game, we win tomorrow night. The NFC Championship, if we stay healthy and keep doing what we're doing, is going to go through Levi.
It's over. That's right.
And the team that plays in Levi, they're a stout group, okay? They are a stout group. Now, everybody, I understand it. It's what you see in these other guys, but that defense of the Sea Chickens gave up 418 yards of offense to Tampa
This is
Bay.
every week. Every week,
Tampa
something
Bay.
like that.
Okay? Tampa Bay. But Tampa Bay gave up almost 500 too. So they were just, the quarterbacks were like, yeah, man, yo go, my go. Yo go, my go. Because that's the kind of defenses that they have. They can't stop nobody. Seattle is one of the worstest run defenses out there. And then let's not forget, as far as what I see with Lamar Jackson, I'm not really worried because I looked at that game today. There were 5 defenders on him and they couldn't tackle him.
You know what, James, we could save him for another day. But tell you what, fam,
Yeah.
we're gonna go. I got your score. I love what you're saying tonight. But
41-13 all day, and I got a feeling that Russell Wilson, when he goes to do that turn curl, that he's got away from Buckner for quite a bit, and he got caught by Buckner and Armstead quite a bit. But when he goes to put that turn signal on to go left this time, all he's going to remember is 97 putting him in the dirt, letting him take some of the pain on Levi, bro, on the field, man. That burgundy and gold out there. Yeah. I mean, the burgundy and white. Yeah. That's what I see. So it's going to be interesting. Anyway, Ronbo, thank you for what you do. Niner Empire, Niner for life. Have a great evening. Be blessed.
You do
41-13, what I'm saying. Some people might say it might be a lot closer than that. As long as we get the win, though, that's all we really care about. And keep moving on. Total dominance. Niner Empire, Niner for life. Good night, man.
Good night, fam. Yes, indeed. Boy, I tell you. And we all agree. Somebody come talking about how big and bad a team is. 49ers, every big and bad team they played, they beat them to death. The Browns, Panthers. Here come the Seahawks. Man, and we got to travel all the way to the East Coast. Deal with Tampa Bay. Whooped them. Stay there another week. You got to play the Bengals. Beat them up. Oh, the Steelers. Uh-oh. See, not a good team. Struggled. Dre. Come on, bring some Dre-isms in here, man.
What's going on, my guy?
Oh, Dre, man. Like I say, the Seahawks, we have to talk about it because they're famous for years. They've been to the Super Bowl a couple of times. Russell Wilson laying up in the bed. What was that? A little before the season started. That's the first dude I ever seen sleeping with chains on his neck, sitting up there with him and Sierra. Hey, what's up, Seattle, man? Yeah, just got it done.
That shit was corny.
That's a cheesy brother, man. I'm telling you, man.
Cornball.
Boy. So, this is the thing. This is the mystique we have to deal with. This is why we can't get no love and respect. 49ers in trouble now. Oh, come on, y'all, man. Come on, man. He ain't going to be able to wear them gold chains tomorrow. So, yeah, let's play.
Yeah, man. You got to be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good quarterback, but I just think when you play a team that is talented as us, like, I think you really have to ask them to do too much, and it's just not going to work in their favor. I mean, you've seen it against the Ravens, like you could only play backyard football only so many times until somebody stumbles from behind and they, force a strip sack, or B, you throw the ball and there's an interception thrown. I mean, there's just so many different variables, especially if you're playing against a disciplined defense. And also, these are not the Legion of Boom years. Those years are long gone. This is the 27th ranked defense as far as passing defense, and I don't know what they are against the run, but
They're bad.
they have
25th and 28th.
five out.
Which one is
Five.
25th? Might be the run.
Yeah, and then the pass I thought was 27, but it might be 28
It's
by
somewhere,
now.
but it's in the late 20s. Both of them. Run.
Yeah,
They can't stop
yeah,
the run or the pass. So I'm like,
yeah,
how you gonna do?
and I just don't see it. I mean, five out of their 9 games, they have allowed 150 yards or more rushing on the ground. And it's just and you can see why they've won so many games by 3 points, 4
They had
points.
to.
6
It's the only way they
points.
was gonna win.
Because my whole thing is this. I could see us leading in the time of possession and then them coming out and just dropping back and let Russell do what he does. I think that we get a timely interception to basically ice the game. That's just one of my small predictions. I think
Sherman's waiting on him. Sherman's waiting on him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this dude how many years? Let him do what he go do. I got this.
Yeah, he knows where he likes to pick his spots at. So I definitely do see us. I see Bosa, getting 2 sacks. I see D4 getting a sack. I see DeForest Buckner getting 3 quarterback hurries, which will lead to an Armstead forced fumble. And then I do see us getting a timely interception, like when we really need it.
Levi's is gonna go nuts.
Yeah. I think that I think we come out hot. I think it'll be kind of like the Cardinals game where we come out hot, we build a nice lead, and then they might get a garbage time touchdown or 2, and I think we get a timely interception or a turnover, at a crucial point in the game that'll ice the game. Because, like I said, you just can't play junkyard, football
not
all
for
day.
4 quarters. And Dre, you know how Kyle Shanahan is, right? He's looked and diagrammed that defense for every weakness they got, and they got a many. You're going to see plays that are going to be so exotic in this game with who he's got back. Oh, it's going to be, I really see ruin all over Seattle for this.
Yeah.
It's going to be sleepless in Seattle for a month. Yes.
Yeah, and at the same time, you got to remember, Kyle's basically had damn near 2 weeks to play with this guy. And, he got a good preview to see at what their weaknesses are and what we could do to them compared to what the Bucs did, because we played the Bucs. We know what their scheme is. John Lynch played in Tampa Bay. I know he still has a lot of connections over there in Tampa Bay, so I'm pretty sure they made a call to Bruce Arians and got some good game footage. And I think being able to rest for 12 days and being able to scheme for basically 2 weeks for these guys, I mean, it's just going to be tough for them to come into to Levi, aka the new candlestick, and pull out a win. I just think that we're just that much better than people give us credit for. I mean, you've seen what happened to Green Bay. They play the Carolina Panthers. What happens? It comes down to the last play of the game, literally, and people continue to say, well, you haven't played anybody. How about no? We're just that much better than every team we played that it makes them look like they're nobodies. Because what they do against other teams who are supposed to be the same caliber as us, it just doesn't doesn't average up, bro. It looks totally different. It looks totally different. It just shows how good we are.
We're not going to be shamed like that. Well, fam, good stuff, Drake. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Let me see you tomorrow, and we be sitting there saying, "See, some of us were sitting about here tripping. Look at that score."
Yeah.
What score you got, Drake?
I got the score. I got the score 27-17.
I like that.
27.
I love keeping them down below 20. All right.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Shout out to the Niner fan, man. Trey Trez, Big Show, Jerry Fresh, Russo, my player partner Will, man. All the guys out there, man. Let's come out strong tomorrow. Let's come out strong tomorrow and support our team. And no matter if George Kittle is playing or not, we're gonna be all right. All right, Ronbo. See you tomorrow, bro.
Thanks, Drake. Talk to you later.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. George is probably going to be sitting around. George's going to be on the sidelines hollering and screaming anyway. In fact, look for George to put in disguise, sneak out, take Selleck's uniform or something, come running out on the field. Hey, Jabroni, how you doing, fam? Wilson versus Niners. G. Who do I take? Oh, this is why I know. We're talking about a lot of things. Watch Jimmy G. Remember, I told you, watch Jimmy G in this game. Watch him go completely nuts. Because he's not getting any respect. Nobody wants to talk about G. He hasn't done enough this year. Okay. But all you're going to do is talk about Wilson? That's going to fire him up. Dion!
Ronbo! What's going on, man?
D, I tell you, man, I really enjoy that. The pageantry. You almost have to put it up to the level of pageantry that's surrounding this game before it even takes place. It just makes it. This is why when football season ends, you always have to go through this depression. There's nothing like this time of year. D, and the Hawks, it doesn't get any better than this. Woo! God, I love this. We got him this time, though, D. Not like usual. We got them. We got him. Almost said it. Children, do not. Don't you say that. All right, D, go ahead, man.
I was waiting on you, baby. I was waiting on you, man. You go so good. Look, man. Christmas has come early this time of year. Don't you just feel so good when you just sit back and watch the Cardinals lose and watch the Rams lose, and then know we about to beat the Seahawks tomorrow? Oh, it's true. God,
we gotta wait. We gotta wait, D. It's gotta happen first. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Robert, it's just so beautiful. Like, I'm looking at this like, okay. So I was sitting there. I said, you know what? I'm a Steelers fan today. I really am. I need y'all to go ahead and beat these damn Rams. Go on, do it. And there you go. You went ahead and did it. And then what happened? I was looking, I said, you know what? The Bucs don't look too bad as it is. And, it's all right. Go on, Tampa Bay. Get them birds. Get them. And what happened? Tampa Bay pulled it on off. And then the Saints lose. 26-9 to the lowly.
Didn't see that coming. Ooh.
When you flip their records, they are. They're 2-7. If you flip it, that's the Saints 7-2.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Vegas took a bath, Dion. Vegas took a bath because there's a few hundred people in the Atlanta area. Yeah, we got this game. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Hey, we got. And I'm gonna tell you, right now, Ronbo, having Juice back, having Mike McGlinchey, having Joe Staley back. Everything is beautiful. It's all coming together. The only question mark right now is George Kittle. And I'm a little worried he may miss this week. I am a little worried because they've been really, 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 really quiet on whether he's going to play or not. And with a player like George is one of those people. George go out there on one leg, try to hop down the field.
And he'll get it done. He'll still go 79, 100 yards. You know?
Oh, yeah. And he'll flip somebody just like he did Buda Baker last week.
And sitting over the bench hollering at him.
The bench over there. You only got one leg, and he's up there looking at you, just screaming and hollering, talking about, "Can you smell what the Niners?" Oh,
cooking.
I'm telling you,
Buddha, I'm still here, Buddha.
He's ready for it, man. Hey, you know what's so funny? I'm looking at this, and I look at trends. So what's happening? The Cardinals they lost 3 games and they won 3 games. Then they lost 3 games. But the difference is this is about to be a 4-game losing streak because when we get to them next week, we'll get them again. And the beauty is they'll be in Levi's Stadium listening to our.
And ain't gonna be no surprise, and we ain't gonna be tired. You know. So
we will not be tired by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm telling you right now, you know who's gonna go off in that game? Look for DeForest Buckner. Look for him because he wants it. He's hungry. He's like, you know what? They got us that game. They ran a little bit. They did that week. I'm coming for you. But tomorrow against the Seahawks, let me tell you this. It is going to be a coming out party for Jimmy G. And the reason is because everybody is sleeping on him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying, oh, well, he didn't do anything. Oh, well, it was against the lowly Cardinals defense, and he's not this and he's not that. I got a real quick fact for you, Ronbo. Give me just a hot second. I actually wrote something down, and I want to share it with you in like 2 seconds. So this is something that, I took a look at, and I felt like this was something that should be shared with all of our Niner fans. Second, if I can get this thing to come on now. So I did the math. The 49ers have scored 235 points this season. We have outscored our opponents by 133 points. The only games that we have were close were versus the Steelers and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And we beat the Steelers with 5 turnovers on offense. We had to play the card game on the
unprecedented.
And we were a little tired. So, Ronbo, we outscoring our opponents by 133 points. This is a simple game that's coming to us. We have to just be humble, stay ready, make sure we're on our P's and Q's. And if we stop Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, what are they gonna do? Chris Carson ain't gonna run on us like this kid from Arizona did last week. He's not about to pull that off. We're not about to allow that to happen 3 weeks in a row, where CMC gets 100, Kenya Drake gets 100. We're not letting Chris Carson get the time. We're not giving up nothing, Ronbo. But that's what I'm saying. We outscore our opponents, so we don't even have to worry about it. So when the defense gets on the field, it's nothing. But, yes, I agree with everybody else. Period, point blank, run the ball. If you keep Russell Wilson off the field, he can't try to create no magic. What's he going to do from the sideline?
And get him behind so he has to pass the ball. Hey, but we got fam, Dion, we got to pull up, man. I'm tell you what, though, look for you tomorrow night.
Oh, I'll be there. And believe you me, Ronbo, when we beat them Seahawks and we open up such a lead in the NFC West,
and by the way, and give us that score, Dion. What is your prediction?
For me, I predicted the Cardinals game horribly wrong, but I'm going to say right now, for us against the Hawks, I'm going to give it at least a 31-17. That's my score.
Everybody's favorite area.
I don't think we're going to go too big on it, but I think we got it, Ronbo. I appreciate everything you do. Love it, man. And I'll see you after that Hawks game, baby. We got that
Yes, we will. All right.
We'll be doing it. All right.
All right, fam. Have a good night. It's Dion coming up 31. And let's see. All right. Hey, Big Steve.
Oh, Ronbo.
Steve. What's up, fam?
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm getting ready to have some poultry tomorrow, Sunday evening dinner. Bring the sweet potatoes, because it's a wild game. You don't want to use regular potatoes. You bring your sweet potatoes in there, and we need some bread. Let's go ahead and use some bread stuffing. Use cornbread stuffing, which is best. Let's see what else you're going to need. Get some corn and barbecue that. And, is there such thing as a Seahawk, really?
I think so.
There really is. There's such a. Oh yeah, that's that bird that flies around. I've heard of seagulls, but I never knew. I know about chicken hawks, but I never heard of a Seahawk until Seattle came up with one. I want to see what a Seahawk looks like. Let me.
They should be the Seattle Seagulls.
Seahawk meat.
It won't
what does
matter.
That taste like?
It won't matter after tomorrow night.
Agreed.
I don't know, man. The NFL's been really weird today, man. There's like some kind of hex going on with the games, man. It's making me nervous about tomorrow.
No. Don't apply that to Steve. It's another day. Okay, today there may be a hex, but tomorrow is another day. As Rhett would have told Scarlett O'Hara. No, Scarlett told Rhett, for tomorrow is another day. So see, whatever's going on now ain't going to affect us.
Man, I hope not. I really hope not, because I want a big win tomorrow, man.
God.
And we deserve that win. So what's the word on Kittle, man? Is he playing or not? They're saying he's doubtful. Oh, man, this is just making me nervous.
They just don't want to commit on that, do they? I can't imagine. You know what? Honestly, Steve, I think we could beat these guys without George. George would be the humiliation factor. We'd beat him so bad it'd be ridiculous. But tomorrow might be a little bit of a game. But I like what we got going for us, and Kyle has a way of covering up. And as long as Juice is on the field, I feel like the Kittle impact is not so intensely bad. So, because I got a fullback who can block really well. I've also got a guy who can go out and make these incredible catches. So, I mean, let him rest. If his knee's hurting or his ankle's hurting, let him heal up. I do not want him to be missing for any length of time because we force him into playing tomorrow.
What would be great, though? And I agree with you on that. But what would be great is if they did put Garrett Selleck in for tomorrow. It was Selleck time tomorrow night. He just comes out and balls out of his mind. That would be awesome. I'd love to see that because we haven't seen Selleck this year.
Oh, God. I know, but he's been hurt. His back and everything was, so I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh, he was on with injury?
Yeah, because he had a back operation last year. It took him all forever to come out of concussion protocol coming into the season, which I couldn't understand. And, so that's with Garrett. Now, he might be ready to play tomorrow. I don't know. Kyle's messing with Pete Carroll as much as he can, so he can't prepare, I guess. So, yeah, that's the story on that.
In all reality, Ronbo, I don't think that they have what it takes, though.
Kittle
or no Kittle. I don't think that they have what it takes.
Right? Every position, we got them beat. Well, everybody says, well, Russell Wilson's pretty much the topic of MVP, while Jimmy G is not in that conversation. Okay, but what about everybody else?
Yeah, dude, I think Jimmy G is going to have an excellent game tomorrow.
Oh, he is, because this doesn't set well with him. He's a very proud individual, and he does a good job.
Look at what Jimmy G's done. Exactly, and look what he's done against teams that do know how to defend against the pass, and in the running game against teams that know how to stuff the run. They always have a game plan, man. Are you talking about Seattle, who's 23rd or whatever it is against the
They're
run?
They're down in the 20s in both categories. Yep, pass and ground defense. Yeah,
I've been listening to the scores, man. People calling in the show. I mean, it could easily be that way, man. It could easily be a landslide. This could be a 41-10 game. You don't know. But I'm saying when you're like 23rd against the run or whatever it is, 25th against the pass, you got Garoppolo out there now. He's just coming off a game where he was balling out of his mind.
Just getting started.
It don't look good for Seattle, man.
Tell you. And he's going to get better this week than he was last week. Because, Big Steve, if you notice, since last year being off all season, and people didn't want to excuse him for that, he was supposed to come in guns a-blaze, and he didn't. But as each week goes by, and now that we're in week 10, Jimmy G is starting to look a lot like Jimmy G. So I'm looking for.
And he's only going to get better.
Okay, yeah. Is Kyle Shanahan's offense?
My question is, who are you going to put Sherman on? You're going to put him on Metcalf, or you're going to put him on Lockett?
Let Sherman stay on whatever side of the field he's on, and let him play who comes to him, because everybody can't be on one side of the field. It'd be funny, though, if they tried to do that. But you're going to have you've got Lockett. He's going to be coming out of the slot. So K'Wan's going to be there. And also you got I like Mosley on Lockett because he's of athleticism. So, this is what I'm predicting on that. All right. Hey, Steve, we didn't get your score, though, fam, because we got to pull up.
I've been thinking a lot about this score, man. I want to be realistic. I want to say like 41-10 or something like that. But I'm going to give the Seahawks a little bit more benefit of the doubt. I mean, Russell Wilson is playing at MVP level, so I will give him that. That defense, I don't think they're going to be able to handle Garoppolo in that run game. I think there's a good chance we're going to run all over them. So I'm going to say 38-17.
There you go. See, I love the 30s.
I mean, it is.
And keeping it under 20.
That's pretty much a blowout. But I mean, give them a little bit more than 10 points.
All right. Tell you what, Big Steve, I'll look for you tomorrow, and let's see if your score comes into reality. All right?
Oh, I hope so, man. 9-0, baby. We're coming for it.
There you go. All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo.
Hey, have a good night, Steve.
All right, you too, fam.
Okay, let me pause for a second. I found out what a Seahawk is. The osprey, or more specifically the western osprey, also called seahawk, riverhawk, and fishhawk, is a diurnal. Is that diurnal? fish-eating bird of prey with a cosmopolitan range. It is a large raptor, reaching more than 60 centimeters in length and 160 centimeters across the wings. That's a big bird. Okay, yes. There is a such thing as a Seahawk.
And we about to beat their motherfucking ass with our gold fucking axe.
Jack,
We're digging for gold, baby.
Easy, Jack. I got I got kids watching. But anyway, it's an osprey, not a Seattle. So it should be the Seattle Osprey. Jack, what do we owe the pleasure? Is it because of the Hawks?
James, you hit it on the button. I was going to start this thing off by saying all they've been doing from the point A is when we played the Buccaneers, it was 100 degrees. How are we going to do it? Oh, the Cincinnati Bengals lost to the Seahawks in this fashion, the Browns. And James hit it on the button, man. We still getting hated on. Man, we are going to thump and beat the fuck out of the Seattle Seahawks. Excuse my language, kids.
Please.
I'm just so excited. And this is what all these years, Trey, Trez, Nighthawk, and everybody else, we've been moaning and crying and talking and fighting each other. This is the time to rise up as a Niner faithful and enjoy every goddamn moment, because we are going to beat the brakes off their ass. And Greenlaw stepping in for K1. There ain't too many people talking about that, but I'm telling you, man, this team, when the subs come in, they ain't scrubs. They're ready to rock and roll, baby, and it's going down tomorrow night. We proved today that we are a little step ahead of the Saints, of these other Green Bay Packers. Everybody, they keep throwing in our faces. We are number one, numero uno, and we are going to blow the fuck out of the Seattle Seahawks. I said it right now. Talk to me, Ronbo.
I tell you what, I enjoy. The fact is, after beating the Hawks, how everybody says, 49ers ain't beat nobody. Everybody we beat is nobody afterward. Will the Seahawks beat nobody after we play them? I can't wait.
They're still going to be a top 5 team, man. But you know that pass that Jimmy G 2 years ago hit Kendrick Bourne on Christmas Eve, when we said, Kendrick, mama, there go that man Bourne, when he made that catch in that little tight window. I remember talking to you. It's that same pass that he did with Emmanuel Sanders when he threw it on stride before Patrick Peterson and him turned, bam, to the left, got it. Patrick Pearson didn't know what the hell to do, and he just kept going. You know, it's stuff like that
he got
now
abused,
we got veterans in, that the youngsters are learning. That Jerry Rice said, you got to work your eyes. Don't look up at the ball and get too excited, wide-eyed or whatever, to let the defender know. These youngsters are starting to learn, and man, I'm telling you, man, we got a great group, man. I just love this feeling, and everybody, man, have a great time. Enjoy every goddamn moment of it, Ronbo.
Hey,
I love y'all. All right?
Jack, don't leave without your score. What do you got going on? It's a good luck thing.
The score is gonna be 42-9.
All right.
San Francisco 49ers.
Get close to that 50
Beat that ass. Like we do you. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your
Jack.
night.
Be looking for you. Have a great night. Yeah. But, we've been confident every week. And you know how we used to be looked at as being delusional? We'd be losing every week and we'd still be predicting winning scores. Isn't this amazing this year, fam? Isn't this amazing? We predict these wins and they happen. Omar, Dade City Empire. What's up? Omar.
Ronbo! Ooh la la.
Sing ooh la 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 la. Hey, should we start singing early? A day in
I'm
advance.
singing early, brother.
But we'd be way out of line.
I'm feeling good, Ronbo. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. You have no idea, brother. Yes, you know how I'm sipping on some grown man stuff. I can't tell you what it is.
Well, I understand that. What's so funny? Because even Hawks fans, if you go around to any of their channels or anything like that, well, except for one, the dude has made a song. But the thing is, most Hawks fans really don't believe in this game. Oh, that's hilarious. And usually they be running major smack.
Let me tell you something, Ronbo. I watched some of the games today.
Yeah.
and I've seen the Saints get their butt whooped.
I got
The Falcons had 6 sacks on the Saints.
I mean, he can't run.
Not 1,
Omar.
not 2, but 6 sacks.
No mobility? Huh? No mobility. That's why I said, I don't know about losing to the Saints. I've been thinking about this for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know about losing to the Saints. If he's going to sit back there and don't move, that's the 49ers. That's a very scary thing for a quarterback to do.
No, man. The only team that's going to take us away from our undefeated season will probably be the Ravens.
Yeah, everybody, we're all worried about it. We all agree. Whew, man,
yeah.
Ravens.
The only team we can beat them though, because we can beat them. Don't be too scared of the Ravens. They're a very beatable team because Lamar's good, but he's not that accurate passing. Just keep that in mind. He's not accurate. He's not too accurate passing. Is he dangerous? Absolutely. Is he beatable? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to look too far ahead. Right now, we're talking about the Sea Chickens tomorrow night. Man, let me tell you something. We are going to come out. We have 11 days rest. Our guys are waiting to get in there. McClinchy, Staley, Juice. Wait till we get out there. We're going to rip some butt up, man. We're ready. Ronbo, our running backs are going to go off, man. Jimmy G, everybody's been riding his tail that he's not that good, this and that. I don't know why.
God.
This dude is awesome. I love Jimmy G, man. I love Jimmy G. I love that
for
dude.
years,
He's
right?
awesome.
I mean, what is with this?
Listen,
all of a sudden, Jimmy G is so. No, he's not.
I don't understand, man. Because they're hating. He's well groomed. I'm not a Patriots fan, but Bill Belichick, he put this kid in there.
Exactly.
He wanted
Look where he came from and what he's been through. Exactly.
Exactly. He wanted to be Tom Brady's backup. He wanted to keep him, but you can't pay a backup $20 million. That's why they traded him to us, because they knew
Belichick wanted to get rid of Brady. So.
Exactly. But Tom Brady, he snitched him out and said, listen, man, you need to get rid of this guy first. Listen, Ronbo, I'm keeping short and sweet with you tonight, my friend. Let me tell you something, man. Tomorrow, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait. I haven't been pumped up for a football game like this in the last 5 years.
Right?
No joke. And I've been a Niner fan for 31 years. I told you that before when I first called it.
Yes.
I can't wait for this game. I've been waiting. I've been circling my calendar for this one. I want a blowout. I don't want a close game. You know why? Once we blow these guys out, a message is going to be sent to him and the rest of the whole NFL. I'm tired of people writing us off. And Michael Spears, that Mr. Spears guy from ESPN.
Yeah.
I want him to eat his words, man. He's writing this. Oh yeah, Russell. He said Russell Wilson MVP. He is going to get destroyed tomorrow. Let me tell you something. Man, I'm this Ronbo. I've never been so confident in my life. We're going to go in there and I'm telling you, all of our guys, Buckner, Bosa, Armstead, D Ford, it's going to get nasty, man. It's going to get nasty fast. This guy's going to run for his life, Ronbo. His life. He's going to run.
And he will get caught up. We're going to have to pull up. But listen, give me a score. What's happening in this game? What's going to be the score?
Okay, man, we're dropping 40s like we're drinking 40s. 40-13.
There you go. A 40's been dropped.
40s
somebody else. All right, Omar.
Man, we drinking 40s, Ronbo.
Ronbo,
I love you. Thank you for your show. Thank you for the platform for us. You're a great guy, man. God bless you, my brother.
Thanks,
Go Niners, baby.
See you tomorrow. Here it is. Omar dropped the 40. We got a couple of 40s, I think. I think Omar might be the second. I'm not sure. But Jack just dropped a 40. What am I talking about? All right. Everybody else is 38, 37, 36, 35. There's a 41. James had 40.
Hey,
right. Got 40 here and there. All right. Hey, who is that on the phone?
Hey, Ronbo, it's Omar.
Hey,
listen, I just want to give a quick shout out to Bay City Empire. That's all.
All right. Go ahead. Do that.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Dade City Empire. I love you guys. And keep repping the Niner colors, red and gold. We will be showing up tomorrow, the Kings of the West. Take care, Ronbo. God bless you.
All right, Omar. Thanks, fam. Night. And come on in, Dollar Bill Will.
Hey, Ronbo, what's up, man?
Well, man, we sitting around here getting carried away like we've been doing for 8 weeks. looking at this ninth week, and we ain't been wrong. We ain't been wrong 1 week. We may have been wrong about the score, but we ain't been wrong about the outcome. How big are we this? We're living large and completely in charge this year, Will. Boy, shh. Can't nobody touch us. Boom, dum, dum, dum. Boom, dum. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dum. Dun, dun. What you looking at, man? You can't touch this. Dun, dun, dun. Will, let me calm down. Will, your feeling about what is going to be big, what's going to be things we need to be concerned with in this game, the score, take it away, Will. You can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Well,
dun. Why are you standing there, man? Dun, dun, dun. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had to get in the car, man. I had seen the car right quick. I'm at work. I had seen the car.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I got something to say.
All right.
I got something to say, man.
Go ahead.
Same old sorry ass Rams. Pittsburgh Steelers. Kansas City Chiefs lose to the Tennessee Titans. The New Orleans Saints, who everybody all over the media world says is better than the 49ers.
Yeah.
The 49ers will have to go through the big dome in the playoffs to get to the Super Bowl. They lost to a 1-7.
Yeah.
Now 2-7 Atlanta Falcons.
Mm. And beat them up, Will. It wasn't close.
Shame.
Hey, beat them up. It wasn't even close. Beat them up.
Didn't score a damn touchdown. Now these damn Rams play the same team we played in the Seahawks. Seahawks barely winning games by the teams that we played, and the Rams is losing by teams that we done played. San Francisco 49ers better win this damn game Monday night, tomorrow night. We need to run the ball, keep Russell Wilson off the field. Defense, the screens, the up-tempo offense that I know they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it because they saw what the corner did to us on Thursday night. So we need to stop screens and make sure we make plays against that up-tempo offense. Kyle Shanahan, I expect tomorrow night we're gonna see plays that we ain't never seen before again. Kyle Shanahan gonna dial up, like you said, Ron, some exotic plays, and these guys gonna get exposed. D Ford, Bosa, Armstead, they must keep Wilson in the pocket. He cannot escape. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is damn near ridiculous. Everybody's not giving us no damn respect, but you got teams out here getting their ass exposed. Now, if we can't get no damn credit over this shit, I don't know what we can do. Excuse my language, but it's just crazy, man. We got teams out here, and everybody claims it's better than us, but they losing by sorry teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Dolphins beat the Colts.
Yes.
Dolphins
but
beat
Jacoby
the Colts.
wasn't there, but still. But the biggest shocker is Drew Brees and also Patrick. Patrick, I can't wait to get back on the field. I'm back. What? A whooping.
I'm telling you, man. 5 upsets today. 4 or 5. And everybody is acting like the 49ers 8-0 regulars is a damn gimmick. They could give me a break.
Ooh, good point.
It's crap, man.
Good point, Will. God, that's perfect.
I'm telling you, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, man.
Any given Sunday.
49ers need to play smart football tomorrow night. I expect them to do good. No mental mistakes. Do your job. Just go full throttle. We had 11, 12 days of rest. We ought to be gassed up, ready to go and get after Wilson now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, it's time to show the world on you see, due to what happened today with these teams, the 49ers about to be on national TV tomorrow night. And now watch what's going to happen. What's going to happen? I'm trying to tell you right now. After what happened today, everybody going to tune in to the 49ers tomorrow night. Watch what's going to happen. They still going to say the Saints. You still have to go through the dome to get to the Super Bowl.
Can't say it. Can't say that anymore.
But you turn around and lose to the damn Falcons. That's a damn shame. 20-9. He didn't even get in the end zone at all. I saw the game. I saw the game. Damn thing.
And Will, did you see Deion Sanders is already already offered excuses for the Saints. He told everybody, don't take that game seriously.
Ain't no
These kind of things. I said,
ain't-
Dion, man, come on, man, stop. Ooh, stop.
Ronbo, when you got a Pro Bowler and a future Hall of Famer, Drew Brees under center playing in a football game, you can't give me no damn excuse. Ain't no room for excuse when you got ain't like Bridgewater's out there.
In his house. In his house, Will.
In the dome. The sorry ass Falcons beat them in the dome. Now I understand it's a divisional game. You know you always know your divisional team, but then when they stopped Breeze, man, Breeze couldn't even get in the red zone not one time or the end zone, man.
The game plan was perfect,
you, man.
And he ain't seen no attack like he's
right.
These
teams ain't who people say they are. And Marcus Field, the previous contest about Marcus Field, that was hamburger eating fat punk. He need to eat his words up to go in his big belly because ain't nothing going through the Saints. Ain't nothing going through the Saints playoffs. It's gonna go through Santa Clara. So I'm telling you right now, man.
Debo, Will, I'm reading Debo's. Will, give me a score, fam. We got to pull up.
All right, hey man, I'm gonna say this: 49 gonna put up 41. Y'all gonna put up 21. They gonna put three. They probably gonna put 3 touchdowns on him.
Yeah.
So Russell Wilson. But we gonna but Kyle Shanahan, that secondary ain't worth for nothing, man. They weak. We go. Jimmy's gonna have another good night. And let me tell y'all something about.
Oh, yes, give me a score.
Let me tell y'all something
40. Okay, we missed it. All right, it was 41. What?
20. 41. 21.
All right, I will.
41. Hey, look. One more note before I go out. We talking about George Kittle. George Kittle, yes, he is the to me is the best tight end in the game. To me.
All right.
But
we got to go.
If there's a chance that Kittle don't play, if we can't win with Kittle, then we ain't who we think we are.
There you go.
No man don't stop no show.
Will's fired up.
All right?
I will. Yeah, I agree. All right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, God. He's true, though. It's right. Hey, Don, come on in, Don. David. I don't know if it's a phone. Hey, who is this?
David.
David.
This is David.
Hey, David. David, what's on your mind?
24 seconds until the Cowboys lose. So. We're waiting.
I was wondering about that, David. The Cowboys about to lose. I love it.
Yeah, but you know what? Right now, the Vikings are on the. Let's see here. They're on their 10, and they're gonna punt it back to the Cowboys.
How much time is left, though?
Yeah, so 24 seconds.
And what's the lead?
24, so they have to score a touchdown to win.
All right.
Okay, so now, just punted it.
Yeah,
because so I don't know.
And I know the Cowboys. Okay, I just like Dak crying about his salary and not winning. But hey, David, more importantly, now you have got Mr. MVP, and that's all people want to talk about. You go to NFL networks and go to all the football-related websites, and nobody's talking about the 49ers' offensive assault on a 28th and 25th versus run and versus the pass defense. Now, why is that? Is this game being hyped in the wrong direction in order to draw attendance? Because is the real fact of the matter, and it wouldn't take a Harvard lawyer to be able to say, and due to the evidence we see here, is this really a case or can this be dismissed?
You know, I just think that the Seahawks they're playing good football, but they're not as good as everybody thinks that they are. I think they're just scheming by some games.
They're surviving. They're surviving games, David.
Yeah, they're surviving. Yeah. But they're not going to give us credit. They're not going to give us credit. They never will. Doesn't matter who it was. Even people that used to play for the Niners, like Dion, didn't want to give us credit for a long time. They're not going to. He's not going to. I don't know why he's so sour. And those guys are so sour against the Niners. But
yeah, he put up a defense today for the Saints losing. Yeah, he told everybody, don't worry about that.
No,
Saints fans don't trip.
Beat.
Yeah, Whoa,
They
D.
got their butt kicked. That was the bottom line. There's no other way around that. They lost fair and square. They were outcoached. Another channel was saying that the Saints got outcoached, and they did get outcoached.
Isn't
They
that
played
special?
horrible.
Peyton got outcoached.
They just hit. All you gotta do is hit Breeze. Just like all you gotta do is hit Tom Brady. Just like all you gotta do is hit Wilson.
That's why that
That's it. You
quarterback's
gotta hit
going
'em.
out of style. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Lamar Jackson.
Ooh.
That boy is. Yeah, he's good, man.
He's worrisome.
He's good.
Man, that's a running back who can throw.
I'm kind of worried about that guy. What game is he? Is he after we play the Ravens? After which game?
Okay, so it's Cardinals. We play the Hawks this week. We play the Cardinals next week. The following week after that, we play Green Bay. Rodgers will be coming to town, and I think we go on the road. We do the Willie Nelson, get on the road again, and we're going to spend a couple of weeks in the East and deal with both the Drew Brees and Lamar. Damn.
I'm not worried about Drew Brees anymore as much as I was, but Lamar, he's kind of a question mark, though. He's just got some raw talent on that guy, man. He's really, really good.
I beat you by his.
He's really, really good.
Hey.
Dak Prescott running for his life. He's flinging into the end zone. Intercepted by Vikings. They lost.
Did you just call? Is that real? What you just called?
Yeah, that's real. Yep.
I love it.
And Kirk Cousins is running out. That's wonderful. Now
how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Anyway,
turn off the light. The party's over.
Hey, but listen, here's the thing.
No,
You know what I want, David? What is going to be the offensive production from Jimmy G? How many yards? Now, we're not going to have to. We can do either run or pass on these guys. But I have a feeling Kyle is going to let Jimmy assert himself, especially if we get up early in this game and start turning on the Jimmy to A-Man show at some point. Maybe even early on. I don't know. But what are you looking at it there?
I think Garoppolo does 300 yards plus, maybe. Maybe about 3 touchdowns. Maybe he'll do 4. Maybe he'll match his previous 4. And the ground game will just take care of the rest. They're going to put up a
early in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're going to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to shred
run.
that defense.
Shred them. Ticking away.
Yeah.
Defense getting.
Oh
weak.
yeah, and I don't think people think that Wilson's going to get away with a lot of stuff. I don't think so, man. I think he's going to be running for his life, honestly.
Oh,
I think they're going to be hitting him a lot.
David,
they're going to be hitting him a lot
and painfully. David, give me your score because we wanted to go after. It's getting late. We're having such fun. So make sure people are waiting on the phone.
42-14.
42-14. There's another 40. Yes.
Yeah.
David. All right, fam. Let me see you tomorrow. All right.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, David. You too. And let us there she is, Sharon. Here we are again, Sharon.
Hello, Mr. Ronbo.
Sharon, this is a very strange thing. I'm glad we didn't.
Because the Cowboys off, I was being quiet because my brother's a Cowboy fan and they want to give me hell every year.
It's so fun to watch them lose. And they put the camera on Jerry Jones up in the booth. I love when they pan over to Jerry in the booth, and Jerry can get angry like nobody else. I mean, I love when he has that look on his face, and he stands up, pulling his clothes up.
I was just so happy that the Rams, like 17-12, they got to go get David Ramsey. Oh my goodness!
And Jerry said things like, "If Dak thinks I'm gonna pay him $137 million, he's got another thing coming." Dak, you want 140? You want what? Oh, I love this. Hey, but Sharon, we have a game tomorrow night. And
we do. I'm so excited.
And as you know, nobody's talking about our quarterback. And nobody's talking about our team really, except for Vegas has put the odds out there.
But they don't say Jimmy G is the most valuable player.
No, he's not in that. No, it's all about Russ.
Jimmy G can't carry the 49ers to the Super Bowl. Jimmy G can't do this. Jimmy G, I'm sorry, but you guys got to realize, You know, he came from the Patriots. He worked with Tom Brady. He probably still works with Tom Brady. We don't know what's on in the background, but I
He's had
wouldn't
some
be
great coaches.
surprised.
That's it. You know, he's had some great coaches. He has pedigree.
Yeah.
He's got that winning. You know, when you're around a Super Bowl winning team, you learn things. Jimmy's no. I don't know what people. Whoa! Don't
I think
call
this will
him
be
them
his biggest
things.
game ever. I think he will go 300 yards tomorrow night. I think he'll throw like 4 touchdowns. Maybe he'll have 1 interception, but the rest of the night, it's going to be a good night.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. I agree with that. And one INT is not going to kill you. If you lose a game, and Jimmy's a gunslinger, I don't want him to start being cautious. Oh, I got to be careful not to throw an INT. Forget about it. Throw that ball, Jimmy. Yes.
Right. He's going to throw a couple of balls in the air, and it's going to go straight to Emmanuel Sanders or maybe Selleck, but I feel like Selleck is going to play. I don't know, but I still have faith that Kittle's going to play no matter what.
Do you really?
That's just how he is.
All right. Well, that's true. But they might restrain him. I mean, they might put him in a straight jacket.
They might put him on the sideline. They might ice it up. They might put a bracelet on him or whatever.
Right.
So he can play because he's going to want to play. He's going to be itching to play.
Yes. They might have to tie him in a chair in the locker room and give him a monitor. All right. We're going to keep a guy out the door. Now, George, don't do anything crazy. Stay right here. We're worried about your future. Now, please.
I just want this win so Stephen A can shut up. He is getting on my nerves.
He won't stop showing.
And then the Seahawks song coming out all over YouTube. I want that song to take off after we beat them.
Yeah. Actually, Steven's been on our side lately, though, Sharon. So maybe you know, he might be okay.
I just want to roast these Seahawks so we can have some yams or something, or some potatoes with it, or some French fries or something, you know, like.
Melt some marshmallows over the top of those sweet potatoes, too. I like that.
Oh, that'd be so good, right?
Yes. Hey, Sharon, but looking at the score on this game.
Be a good night.
You know, how many points are we going to score?
I'm going to go 33-17.
Oh. Like that.
33-17.
Yeah, that sounds comfortable. That's enough points for the Seahawks, you know, because they don't have to be scoring.
But I don't think the Seahawks is all of that. I mean, I think they depend on Russell Wilson to do it all. I really do.
Well, they have to.
They're not like a whole team like we are. We don't depend on Jimmy G. We all work together. It's like they depend on Russell Wilson to do everything. Like, I guess that's why they say he's MVP, but they're carrying it all on him. But it's like, you guys aren't even playing like a whole team.
That's right. Whereas we are that well-oiled red and gold machine. Jimmy G's a part of it. Exactly.
That's right. I can't wait to put on my Jimmy G jersey tomorrow night.
There you go. It's about the G10. Sharon, hey, Sharon, let me see you tomorrow night after the game. We're going to go nuts.
Ronbo, thank you for doing what you do. And what's up, Niner Empire? Let's go Niners.
Thanks, Sharon. Looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow.
All
Celebration time. All right.
Oh, you will. You will. All right, bye-bye.
And somebody mentioned, now, Josh, I know, I've been concerned. I worry about the people that used to hang around with us. Where's Texas boy? 803 Columbia, South Carolina.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, you know, winning. Who is this?
This is J-Dot. I called in last year during the draft.
Wait, did you say J-Dot? Is that right?
Yes.
That was it, J-D-O-T?
Yep, J-D-O-T. I called in last year during the draft.
All right. That's a long time ago. But you know what? What were you talking about back then? And who did you want to draft? This is great. I'm glad you brought that up. Who did you want to draft during that time?
I wanted to get Davenport, but I was wrong. I'm glad we got McGlinchey. So.
Wow, J-Dot, that long ago. I know, right? Davenport hasn't been bad, but just think about it. Maybe had you gotten Davenport, you would have got an offensive lineman this year, and Bosa would have, they still would have picked up Bosa. They'd had Davenport and Bosa on both. Ooh. But you know what? I like who we got on both edges now, but still. I don't know. Players can make differences in what the score could have been. Maybe we don't get the second pick of the draft. I don't know. Everything affects everything. So, but anyway, what's on your mind now that you see the team looking like they look, McGlinchey and all?
Woo! I had them going 11-5 at first, but this year they are surprising me, man.
Shocking.
And they're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna get that belt, that championship belt, that world championship belt this year.
I don't even know if I can take it. Can you imagine, J-Dot? Seriously, how you gonna act?
Woo! I'm gonna go
49ers
crazy.
talking
I'm gonna
about Super
shout.
Bowl.
I'm gonna shout outside. I'm gonna buy me one of them WWE championship belts and wear it everywhere I go.
Hey, what you do is in the middle of the night, and 49ers walk out wearing nothing but that belt, butt naked in the middle of the street. Yes, my Niners, talk to me. I need respect here. I'm a 49er Empire member, and I am on top of the world. And the police go ride up on you, but as you go riding down to the precinct, you can holler out the window. I'm going to jail for my team. See, don't do like me, because, I'm going to be looking for people to bail me out. But tell you right now, man, I can't wait. Ooh, don't let the 49ers go to no Super Bowl.
Oh, man. But I'm ready for this game. This game is personal, man. This is personal for the whole Empire, man. Like, this team, these Seattle shit pigeons, that's what I call them. Excuse my language, kids.
Okay.
These Seattle shit pigeons, I can't stand them. Ever since they beat us in that 2013 championship game, and then they ate turkey on our field during Thanksgiving. I can't stand them.
Oh. That was so
I can't
long ago.
stand them. I can't wait.
You know that was back in 2014? That's how long we've been since we've been winning any football games. 2014.
Yeah.
And from that year on, we've been trying to find our way back. Took 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
This game is personal, man. Like, I want it to be a bloodbath. I want the rated R superstar Jimmy G tear up their ass tomorrow. I can't wait. And then you're going to make a film with Sierra after that.
J-Dot, I can't believe you said that. They're going to be future in it to halftime. 49ers going to have halftime entertainment for the first time during the regular season.
Yeah.
And then see Russell Wilson coming out of the locker room. Hey, what y'all doing, man? How come he's here? This ain't no Super Bowl. Russ, what are you doing? Doesn't Pete want to talk to you at the halftime? Yeah, but I got my wife is sitting up in the stands, man. Come on, man. Y'all, this ain't right. Y'all, you know this ain't right. Russ, don't get shook up. Hey, but they got the 28th ranked offense. 28th rank against the run. I believe they're 25th against the pass. How much damage are the 49ers going to do here, J-Dot? Real quick, because we're almost out of time.
We're gonna do some damage. We'll probably get. I know people might think I'm about to exaggerate, but I don't care. We're about to have 300 yards running, and we're about to have 300 yards passing. So we're gonna have a total of 600 yards total offense during that game. I don't care. I want it to be a bloodbath. I'm gonna give you my final score right now. It's
Please.
63-3.
Yeah.
That's how much I hate them.
If that happens, tell you, we got to do something special. Boy, if that does happen, we got to do something real special. That's crazy. I love it. 49ers just run the score up on them and don't let them have nothing. That'd be awesome.
Putting Nick Mullins in.
And he's part of that.
Hell, we might put C.J. Bester in.
C.J. straightened his back trying to pretend like he was Russell Wilson during the course of the week, though, on the scout team. So I guess he may not be able to make it. All right, fam. Hey, J-Dot, good to hear from you again, fam. Don't be no stranger. Don't let 2 years go by. I'm going to be looking for you tomorrow.
All right.
All right?
All right. I will call in.
Be looking for
Thanks,
you, too.
Ronbo. I appreciate everything you do.
Thanks, J-Dot. Have a good night.
You too.
And there he is. Let me give him his signature entrance. A Niners! Applause for the Rod. Get in here, Rod, man.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Well, we roasting them Hawks tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it's just such a fun thing to do. It's like, you back in school days, right? Campus rallies before games, burning up we be burning up a Seahawk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't throwing no meat away though. We just go ahead and eat. You know what I'm saying? But man, this is like the game of the year. I mean, the Rams didn't scare me because I knew, man, the Rams. Come on, y'all. Rams. You can't get rid of everybody on your team and still dominate. Come on now. And sure enough, we're right about that. And here come Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is, for the most part, the first half MVP. And Jimmy G's not in this conversation, as he's just been a part of what they're doing in San Francisco. Oh, y'all, man, come on, man. That was unnecessary, man. Oh, no. But, Rod, your feeling on all this?
Man, I'm going to tell you like this right here, bro. It was two different draft classes. You had Andrew Luck, you had Cam Newton, you had Russell Wilson, you had Kaepernick, and you had RG3. Every quarterback I just named is either not playing, not a starter, or retired, except for Russell Wilson.
That's good
so
point.
With that being said, this game is personal for him as it is for us. Whether you guys realize it or not, Pete Carroll understands the significance of Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think that's what their game plan is going to be, is to make him as uncomfortable as possible. I feel that the bottom line is when Jimmy Garoppolo first came on the field as a 49er, it was against the Seattle Seahawks, and they whooped their ass that game.
But they had to whoop before Jimmy came in.
Jimmy Garoppolo threw a touchdown. He threw a touchdown at the end of the game. And, that was like the only touchdown we had scored against those guys since Harbaugh was the coach, I'm going to say.
Was thrown to a wide receiver.
Right. Okay. Thanks for the correction, Ronbo. In addition to that, man, I feel like it's going to be a Tevin Coleman, Matt Breida show.
Oh, I believe that.
I think it's going to be
that. I agree.
The other callers actually almost predicted what I predicted. I wasn't going to say 300, but I think that both of those guys could combine for 200 yards of scrimmage together. And
easily,
I'm looking at a score of 38-16.
2 touchdowns, and 14. I think it's 17. Maybe 2. Oh, I know. Yeah, a touchdown, a field goal. 3 field goals. Yeah, they go field goal and get 1 TD. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, and don't you guys be fooled for 1 second. Chris Carson deserves the respect.
Oh,
good running back. He deserves our respect.
I've been giving it to him for 2 years.
He's no beast mode.
Yeah.
He
can hurt you.
But I mean, this guy has been phenomenal this season. And I mean, the Seahawks are definitely the team that I hate the most in the NFC West, but they got my respect. So we're not gonna be cocky, guys. Let's keep our heads up because this is just the beginning of the second half of the season. You feel what I'm saying? Now ain't the time to get cocky.
Little too early. We need to wait at least
one more half of
fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. Yeah.
But I'm confident that we're gonna put on a show for Levi's. I'm confident that Kyle Shanahan already has his game plan in play.
You know it.
I look for Deebo Samuel to be the receiver of this game. That's just a prediction of mine. We'll see. But I do think we'll go out there and kick ass, Ronbo.
They can't stop him. All Debo has to do is hold on to the ball. Nobody's stopping him. Debo is stopping Debo. Right. Debo, just catch the ball, bro.
Well, hey, let's not get mad at him. Jerry Rice started off the same way.
I know.
Jerry Rice started. His rookie year was the same
way. I just see him doing so well this year. Them drops have been spectacular. Debo wound his way into the end zone wide open. Boom! Oh, Dino! My Lord, no! And that toe drag swag last game, Rod. Debo is
Right.
polished. All he's got to do is calm down, relax. You can make this play. Catch it. Because you already beat your man.
Hey,
Catch the ball.
Rombo, I know you got folks that want to talk, so I'm going to just say the last thing. Me and Trey from the TNT Connect was talking on the chat line,
Yeah.
and I asked him, he agreed with me. I think this is the game where Kyle Shanahan opens up the playbook and allows Jimmy G to throw the ball down the field a little bit more. And I just want to see Jimmy Garoppolo display the ability to spread the football out and not just key on one receiver. That's all I want to see.
You know what, Rod? You and Trey are right on it. You know why? Because he's already said Marquise Goodwin will be in this game. And if Marquise takes that safety out of the play, it may not even be Marquise they're talking about. They're going to target Emmanuel Sanders. And anybody, and maybe Dante. Rod, let me see. Let me give you the holler out, Rod. But I can't wait to see you tomorrow, man. you and Trey.
Thank you.
Y'all probably on it. A Niners! For the ride.
Hey, appreciate that outro, Ronbo. Peace out to you. Peace out to the Empire. And hey, peace out to my favorite friend, MC Nino. We'll catch you next time, Ronbo.
Hey, Ron, he'll get it too. Night, fam. Oh, God. And I see, is that Jim Broner? Oh, it's okay, Niner. I didn't see you a couple of times here, fam. He says, hope that kicker comes through. Yeah, I do too. I just hope the game doesn't come down to the kicker needs to come through. All I want him for really is to kick the extra point, and he can do that very well from what I understand. So, Clarence Molina. So I predict 600 plus. I predict 600 plus total offensive yards, 300 passing, 300 running. You see, Clarence, you may be on something because just like Rod said, Kyle may cut that offense completely loose tomorrow. No conservative play. Kick their butts. These fans want that. Let's give it to them. Heck, we want that. Let's do it. Jimmy's going to say, because they don't want to say anything about Jimmy G. Well, they're going to say something about me after this game. Give me a G. Give me a G10. Don! Where you at, Don? Donnie. Don. Hey, Don. Don, I'm sitting back here tripping, man, because we got a game here we can really get excited about. We played some games to be excited about, Panthers game, Rams game, but nothing beats a Hawks game. Beat that Hawk team.
I work overnight, Ronbo, so I wake up and see all those L's to teams that was supposed to be so easy, and we beat them. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Kansas City,
the
Nolans.
They were supposed to be so easy, but they go in there and beat Arizona. Then you got the Pittsburgh Steelers, the 5 turnover game we had against them. If they would have had Big Ben, we would have lost. That's what everybody said. They go right in there and beat the broke Rams. That's my boy always calls.
Oh, the Rams. Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The broke Rams that just paid for a whole day the Rams and you go out there and lose. Come on, man. And I ain't gonna talk about New Orleans because I'm from Mississippi, Ronbo. And where I'm at, you know who the home team is down here. The home team down here is the Saints. So you know what I be having in here.
I know who you be pulling for. Don, it's okay, man. You know what's up? Here, sit back and enjoy that crawdad and crawfish and gumbo and still root for the 49ers. Ain't no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Second service, give it some jambalaya to it. Yeah, you ain't put enough garlic in here.
Well, Ronbo, can you hear me?
Yo, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Cause like I said, I be working overnight, so I be trying to make sure I don't be, having no noise in here. Be trying to tune in to the show and everything. So, this is why I live 49er faithful forever, man. All day, every day. This is what I do, listen to you. So, I don't get to get in the evening time, so I'm always trying to get in at night. So, if it ever too loud or something, you can always just tell me, it's too loud, and I try to get back in another day.
It's all right now. And if you got some observations you want to make on this game.
I just want to talk about a few points, and I'm going to get out of here, Ronbo.
All right. Hey, Don, give me a score, though. Before, and then, get into
score,
it.
Yeah, my score, I already got my score. It's 31-10, Ronbo.
31-10 for the Don. All right, Don. Go ahead, jump all into that stuff. Go ahead. Rest of it.
And, what I want to say about Kittle, I think it's like a small thing. I think Kittle's probably like he's going to do like he did in Arizona. He's going to play, but we're going to try to keep him out, keep him out the field sometimes. Because, like, I remember Kittle saying, like, that Rams game, Kittle was supposed to be hurt. And then they asked him, like, after the game, they like, we thought you was hurt or whatnot. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's what they always say. So I think it probably something that Kyle might be doing just to keep them on their feet. They going to try to, so they can't just scheme for what they want to scheme for.
Oh, and maybe because they wouldn't say it was a game time decision. They're pretty much saying, I don't know if that's legal or not. We'll see tomorrow. Because if George can move like he did last week, Kyle pulled him out of that game last week because he knew he's going to need him for this week. He didn't want to do too much damage on that leg. But if he really is hurt, I will never excuse Kyle if he plays George Kittle in this game and George is out for like a large number of games or something. So if he's hurt slightly, let George heal up. We can beat these guys without George. It'd be best to have him, but still.
Yeah, definitely. And if I ain't going to hold you on, bro, I'm going to let you go, man. So, like I said, I'm at work. I know other people want to get on. And I always feel just stay on the line and listen to everybody. So, Niner game, I'm forever faithful, man. Niner for life. I'm going to thank you for everything you do. I'll catch you on the next 20 times.
All right, Sal. I mean, Don, I'll be looking for you tomorrow night if you get a chance, too, fam. Always looking for you.
Oh, yeah, I will. You already know.
All right, Don. Talk to you later. Night. Oh, yeah. Salvador.
Ronbo, can you hear me?
Sal, I can hear you. I can definitely hear
you. Good. How you feeling tonight, Ronbo?
I'm feeling
excited, anxious.
No. Legendary.
Confident, scared. Legendary. That's what I was talking about, Ronbo.
Ever since Quad did that, every time somebody asks you, how you feeling? Legendary. That's funny.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Ronbo.
Hey, but all of the things you just mentioned on For Real, I'm feeling all these emotions, which is kind of crazy. It's like a high from drugs. You feel a little scared. You feel confident at the same time. You don't want to take anything for granted. All those emotions you're talking about, all going on in my head. I really am. Because weird things happen today, Sal. How in the hell did the Atlanta Falcons go into New Orleans and run them out of their own house? That is unreal.
That was a divisional game, and they overlooked them. I guarantee you.
Gotta be, right?
Atlanta came in there. They had nothing to lose, so they came in there poised. Those are probably the only games they look forward to.
The Saints and people in the division.
Their coaching staff is probably like not as smart as ours, so the only games they probably game plan for is divisional games, thinking those are the only games they have to win, and they can mop through the whole league. So that's not the case. Anyways, yes, the Saints lost. So Ronbo, this is a blessing in disguise because even if we lose, God forbid we lose Monday night, we will still be sitting in first place with one loss.
I know, right? We can afford it.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's not going to happen anyways. The Niners are going to come out undefeated. We are going to mop the floor with the Seattle Seahawks. We are going to put the NFL on notice and make a statement to everybody. Marcus Spears, Stephen A. Smith, they're going to talk about us. They're going to be like, okay, the 49ers are for real. Jimmy G, I'm not sure. But you see, my brother asked me, he's like, how do you think he's going to play? I'm like, man, I don't care if we go back to running the football because no matter what the game plan is, I don't think they're going to stop us on offense. I was just
cannot
scrolling
see
on my
that
phone right
at
now.
all.
Rombo, some guy on the Sports Center app. He threw a stat that Seattle said, they allow pretty much the same amount of yards play, or a little bit worse than Miami. They're like third worst. He said third
28.
worst, and then he said Miami.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, third worst in Miami. Why the hell are you in that like conversation? If you're a
28,
72
Sal.
contending team,
Yes.
that's
ranked
why
28th.
Russell Wilson is the MVP. Give him the MVP. I don't care if he's dragging that fucking defense out of the mud. Give him the MVP. He's not going to beat the Niners. Never.
I just don't see it.
Ronbo. He's not going to be our defense, Ronbo. We are going to. We're going to send 4. Have 1 spy on him.
Mm-hmm.
Salah has something for him, Ronbo. That's what I would do. I would send 4 because we could get there with 4.
And we keep more coverage because I want plenty of coverage. Exactly. Don't give him any outlets to throw at.
He's in a scramble, and we have to contain him. We're not going to stop him, but we're going to contain him, and we're going to show the NFL that this is a legendary defense. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Quan, but Dre Greenlaw, I think he's going to have a good game. He's in a fly out there, Rumble. This is his type of game, running down quarterbacks and screenplays. I think Drake Greenlaw is going to have a good game.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Aziz gets in there too. I'm just excited, Rumble. NFL, they're doing me dirty. They put the Niners on a Thursday night, and then they give us 11 games. Or 11 days.
No. God,
they give us 11 days. That's crazy, Rumble. I'm losing my mind over here. There's like 2 Sundays without football. I don't know what to do.
I know, right? That's true. You're right. 2 Sundays back to back with no ball. And Thursday night was ridiculous, but that was too long a wait. At least we'll have to only go to Monday. So get ready for next year, man. I'm telling you, Sal, we're getting a lot of primetime games next year. Starting next year, we're going to be in primetime probably more than most teams. So we're going to see a lot of Mondays, a lot of Sunday nights. We got a Sunday nighter coming up, right? Who is it on Sunday night? Is it Green Bay?
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the schedule like that, but
anyway,
I know.
Hey, did you give me a score? What do you got for a score?
No, my score. I'll give you. Let me give you 40. I think 42. I don't think we're gonna kick any field goals with that new kicker. So let's do 7 touchdowns. Ooh, let's do 42, 6 touchdowns. That's second.
There you go. All right.
42.
42. What are the Hawks going to get? Because they're not going to be on the field that much. So,
21.
What are they getting?
I think they'll get 21.
21? Yeah. All right. That's 3 TDs.
21. I respect them like that.
Yeah. Well,
but my defense always shows me up, so.
Yeah. Because the 49ers have thrown a shutout. They've held Baker down to 3. And Baker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I was there for that game. And Ronbo, I'm gonna be there this Sunday too for my birthday against the Cardinal game. So I want to get like a live chat going.
All right, good. I hope so. So yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll hit you up.
All right,
I'll do the email thing. All right, Ronbo. Good night.
Right.
See you tomorrow.
All right, Sal. Be looking forward to that. All right. Good night, Sal.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Later.
I can't wait. But he can't. But Nick won't do it, but because he's gonna have to have respect because of the fact that Russell Wilson's been in the league too long. But if he did the same thing he did to Baker Mayfield, Baker, you good?
I love that.
Russell, are you good?
Wilson.
So, Jabroni, somebody's got to bring a volleyball out there and write Wilson on it, bend a little face, everything.
Oh shit! That'll be me because I actually bowl every week, so I'd probably be the one for that.
And start batting. People in the stands take the little ball and start batting it back and forth in the stands. There's this batting Wilson around. Boink! And get a spike.
Oh, great.
Jabroni, how you doing tonight?
You know what? I'm doing good, Ronbo. I'm doing good. But I'm a real faithful fan, hardcore, right? So I be going in YouTube. In fact, a couple years ago, that's how I found you. But
I be looking up all the 49ers shit, right? And
Yeah.
I came across the other day one of Pete Carroll's interviews, and it said one of the media ladies was like, "Hey, you miss Harbaugh being in the NFL, And he goes, "Yeah, I miss beating him."
Oh.
So this is payback, man. I don't like hearing that shit from.
Oh.
What a douchebag.
I didn't know Pete was running around saying things like that. Wow.
He said that in the interview. I was like, "Well, are you serious?" What a time to say it, too.
Jabroni, you got to post that up in the chat so we can get that one.
Yeah, I'll throw that in the chat as soon as I get off with you. Yeah, he said that shit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "You gonna go around just beating him right before this game?"
No.
What about the players that were playing, like Staley and shit, that were playing on that team? He's gonna come out. Oh man.
Well, the thing is, he was always very humble. Normally, he would act like, well, they're a good team. Now he's talking crap. Okay.
I knew this whole time. We knew that this guy would do
yeah.
something.
And he gets home around the other guys. He's not polite. And I tell you something else.
No.
Jabroni, Kyle Shanahan beats Pete kind of a lot when he was with the Falcons.
Oh yeah.
They used to deal with him. So I'm not surprised.
No, he has Pete's number for sure. He dismantles Pete.
Yeah.
Honestly, he dismantles Pete in the past, like all day. Yeah, and right now he's already playing with him, talking about Kittles might play, might not. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Messing with Joy. Messing with Pete's
He's already
mind.
getting in his head,
I mean, Pete's going to bed chewing that gum. He forgot to take it out. He wakes up, it's all stuck in his hair and everything. These Niners are driving me nuts. Honey, come and cut this chewing gum out of my hair. See, Pete has this coming. Owning us for that many years, it's our turn. I like this.
It's our turn. We owe him, Ronbo. It's payback time, It's payback time. That's what I'm thinking right now. And we got Sherman on our side right now too. And he knows what's going on. He knows Wilson's back. He knows his playbook. He knows what's up.
Exactly.
And we got the defensive coordinator too.
Absolutely.
He knows what's going on. He knows this offense. So I think we've got a one-up on them right now. And it's payback time for that shit. I didn't like hearing that, what he said. Even though we're past the Harbaugh years, I don't like hearing him bragging like that. What are you thinking?
And Jabroni, what's going to be the damages? What is this? What is your score?
This defense is weak. I mean,
terribly
weak.
That's why I see full annihilation.
This is remember I wrote earlier in the chat. This is 49ers versus Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
This is a one-man thing. So I'm thinking I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go 38 Niners to 13.
There you go.
Because I think and I think they're going to get that 13 is going to be like a late touchdown. They'll have 2 field goals and then get a late touchdown in garbage time.
And you're exactly right. What a lot of people aren't keeping in mind is the Seahawks are not going to have a lot of possession time. Kyle's going to cut them up like a surgeon, cut them up, little cut here, cut. The Seahawks are going to die of 1,000 cuts.
Honestly,
go ahead.
Oh, real quick, Ronbo, this is going to be, you remember this, and people are going to remember, this is going to be very close to, similar to the Carolina game, I think, honestly. I mean, we're not going to beat them like that.
Because their defense isn't as good as Carolina's.
Like
right.
Yeah.
I agree. So I'm looking for big things.
And everybody lost in our division, too, so this would be good to get Seattle,
So even if we lose them all, nothing changes. Exactly.
All right, fam.
All right, Jabroni. I'll look for you tomorrow, fam.
You take care.
You too.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Night. And Clarence Molina says, we just said, Clarence got another one there. Clarence has got 2 scores here. Oh, no, you didn't give the score. Clarence, he adds the score of 34-17. Clarence, thanks for the contributions, by the way, too. Oh, here he is. And now, Night. That is Nighthawk.
Okay, no, my name is Clem. You know what? Call me Mr. Hanson.
Doc, what are you watching? He said, call me Mr. What?
Pretty cool, huh?
Are those children? Did that child refer to that adult as an a-hole? Hey, Nighthawk, sleep.
What's up?
Nighthawk, what are you watching on TV?
Oh, hold up. Give me a second.
He was into it too.
Oh.
Nighthawk,
what's up, baby?
Yeah, but I was listening to the dialogue. That's pretty funny, Nighthawk. They call me Mr. What, and you were all involved. You know, you were watching that, weren't you? Nighthawk, but we play the Seahawks, your favorite team, tomorrow. Nighthawk, they don't have a run stop. They can't stop you passing the ball. Yet, this is supposed to be a good game, but only because of the Seahawks' record. I sat and watched 2 games they had no business winning that the other team gave away. The Rams missed a field goal. They were supposed to win that game. You watched last week in overtime. There's Jameis Winston throwing one stupid play after another, and they won that game by a Russell Wilson miracle in overtime. Have we had enough of the Seahawks getting away? Are they getting away Monday night?
I said I don't think so, but only thing I hope they win. But Wilson is slick.
Yeah, well, you can only be so slick if you don't have a good defense behind you. And they got a good run game. Chris Carson is no joke. Tyler Lockett is a bad dude. They've also got DK Metcalf, what was my favorite rookie. And they also added Flash Gordon. I don't know if he's got something to offer tomorrow. He said he's always wanted to be a Seahawk. So we're going to see if they play inspired football against the 49ers. Can we stop them? Because Russell Wilson's going to be under some serious stress tomorrow. And I tell you.
Yeah, but the only thing he's not a punk. He know how to slip.
Yeah,
off that punk.
I know. He gets away. I got to tell you, though, I got a feeling Robert Saleh has his guys ready for this because we all know what he likes to do. If anybody knows what is going to do, it's Robert Saleh.
He likes to win.
Yeah. I mean, Robert Saleh knows this, and Richard Sherman knows this. Everybody in the free world knows this. So I got a feeling we're not going to see Russell Wilson get away with what he's been getting away with for the last 9 weeks.
I mean, for 2 years, he did that.
Mm-hmm. No, he's been doing it longer than that. He's been doing that for his whole career.
Yeah.
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 Because they don't, because they don't believe in no offensive
Every time
line.
somebody come, he know how to get loose.
Yeah. He's getting a little slower, though, Nighthawk. Since that's been 6 years since 2014. Russell Wilson used to be like a bullet flying around that field. He's more like a shotgun now. He can't run like he used to. And because remember last year's Nighthawk, Buckner went and ran his butt down. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And Robert Saleh's going crazy on the sideline. Robert Saleh was almost involved in the tackle. He was so close to the play. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on him.
That was a good one.
Oh, man.
But I've seen the Saints, they didn't play nobody. Everybody keep on saying we didn't play nobody. Who did the Saints play? They play Atlanta, and they got their butt kicked.
And bad. I mean, that was real bad. I mean, beat them. I mean, that was a whooping. Ooh, they beat them up.
And they're gonna say, "Oh, we didn't play nobody."
Yeah, it's time for that kind of talk to stop anyway. So that's fine. I don't think anybody's gonna get away with that anymore. Because next game we win, can't say nothing no more. Because we watch. Also, the Kansas City lost to the Titans, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How'd that happen? Oh, and the good news is. Them Cowboys lost to Kirk.
Yep.
As Marquise Goodwin would say.
And the Ram and the Lamb shop lost too.
I know, right? I was getting ready to mention that too. That's my favorite. Such a
The
wonderful
Lamb
day.
shop.
I'm kind of glad we didn't play today. Now, I need a score from you. What's going to happen here?
Okay. I'm gonna say 35-20.
35-20. That's sensible. I like it. All right. Nadok.
Yeah, because
Go ahead.
they can, but I'm still going to take. We're gonna be 9-0.
I really don't see how the Hawks can stop it. If they do, it'll be a fluke. I agree, Nighthawk, because we got no business losing to that team. 9-0 is right. Monday night, Nighthawk, who's the best team in NFL history on Monday night?
The Niners, baby.
Yes! Oh. Nighthawk, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Be looking for you too, Nighthawk. All right?
Yeah, can you give me a shout out?
And you know this. A for the Hawk Man. Nighthawk.
Yeah, before I go, hit that like. I'm out.
Thanks, Nighthawk. Appreciate you, fam. Look for you later. Ooh. It looks like a sighting of the Iron Sheik.
Ooh la la, Ronbo.
Hey.
What's
Ooh
going
la
on, man?
la la. Ooh la la. Hey, Sheik, this time tomorrow night, we're going to be at chorus. You know what I'm saying? The entire Night Empire.
Bro.
Oh,
my God, it's going to be exciting.
Ronbo, it's going to be lit.
Now, Doc, I got to tell you, though, winning tomorrow means we're going to go a minimum of 10-6. I'm sorry, Sheik. Sheik. We win tomorrow, a minimum of 10-6. You know what I'm saying? Because the Cardinals got away embarrassing us, and it is an embarrassment when we had to fight like hell to beat that team. But they're coming to our house. We're not going to be just slept 24 hours. This is going to be the game. And Buckner's already said so. Yeah, well, we're looking forward to playing them again. Yes!
The funny thing is, Ronbo, with all, let's go, rewind a little bit in, summertime. All the media, all the fans against the 49ers saying that the Cleveland Browns was going to the Super Bowl. What happened? The NFC champions, the same old sorry-ass Rams, are going to be a legit team.
They're going to dominate the West. They're going to give a stranglehold on the West. Still belongs to the Rams. Why? I don't know why. Hey, Sheik, you questioned it. I questioned it. Anybody in their right mind questioned. They've lost all that personnel. And Gurley's knee is not good. And they've lost offensive linemen they needed, which is making their game click. And you're going to sit there and tell me and insult every team in the NFC West that the Rams are just going to beat up everybody still? I
just want to play this. It's a sound bite. I just want to, just for like 10 seconds, if it's all right with you.
Don't worry about it. You want idiots to sound like idiots, but you want them to hold their position the whole year. Like don't flip flop with us. Like if you said we weren't gonna make it, you said we were some way early on, just stick with that position. Hold it. Don't try to give us credit now. Just
remember that quote from the man Sherman, man. And let me just also say, with all this same old sorry-ass Rams, they say, oh, you got Sherman, broke down Sherman?
Yeah, good, Sheik. Good. Point that out. I got into several arguments. People say, I don't know about that secondary. What? I got two potential Pro Bowlers. Although our other Pro Bowler didn't work out, but we're still doing very fine over there because Spoon is playing great. And who knew Mosley could play at that level? And K1 is one of the best. No, what am I saying? K1 is the best slot cover in the NFL, Sheik. I got J-Dub doing a great job back there. Kwaski T is looking good. Where's the problem? Yes.
What's the problem?
What is the problem? They gave up 2 first-round picks. We gave a contract to Sherman that wanted to come here. And let me just say this, with Seattle Seahawks, thank you for giving us Sherman. He's a great leader. He's definitely a shutdown corner. And in my belief, and everybody could say the same thing if they want to or not, but he is the number 1 shutdown corner for a long time. Like back in the day in Seattle, he was shut down. I respected the guy. Yeah, he did. I didn't like the turtle thing that he did on.
Well, we
on
didn't
the
like
field,
him, period.
But, hey,
but he could always play.
No, nobody liked that.
Yeah.
But I respect Sherman's game. And Ronbo, I'm just going to say, I'm going to that game tomorrow, and I'm going to shoot you a link. And at halftime, I'm going to do a live thing with you, Ronbo. Just let me know how to do it because this is the first time doing it with you.
Hey, tomorrow?
I'm going over there.
Okay,
tomorrow.
Okay, we got to set that up.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I'll email you, Ronbo.
Yeah, yes, please, so I can give you all the details.
Yeah, it's going to be turned up, man. It's going to be crazy. The seats over there is like close to sold out. This is the biggest game in the San Francisco 49ers this season. And people thought the Rams, no, it never was the Rams. Seattle Seahawks is the game. Yes, we beat them last year, 1 game. We split them. But this is the biggest one. We knew about the Rams. We knew about the Arizona Cardinals. We should have beat Arizona Cardinals last year. We got swept. And now we're taking over. We're playing them next week. But Seattle Seahawks is the game that we need to focus on. I want all the 49er faithful, rep your colors. If you're not in the game, go somewhere and rep your colors over there and show who we are. They are doubting this team. Let them doubt. Because this 49er team is 8-0 for a reason. We are the empire, greater than a nation. This is becoming a dynasty. It's happening, guys. We all know it. We all feel it. It's rumbling in our bodies. We feel it. I'm going to be there. I'm going to lose my voice, Ronbo. I'm going to be so lit. And I'm going to show the organization. I want them to be fired up for the 49er faithful. My voice will be heard. And the faithful's voice. This is the team that we've been waiting for, Ronbo. The defense, offense. We got a quarterback. We got a running back. Wilson. You think that you're going to do? Yeah, you no doubt one of the best quarterbacks. You beat Colin Kaepernick. I get it. You beat him out. But you do not have an offensive line center. You lost Britt. You have this guy named Joey Hunt. Who the hell is Joey Hunt, Ronbo?
and, who's in the middle of the field? Defoe Eric. Sheik, give me your score. Sheik, I just realized
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get your Twitter account. We can also communicate there because all I got to do is leave you a link. Because you know what? You already know everything. You're not a Zoom in. We'll just talk. All right. Sheik, give me your score. You gave me your score, right?
My score is going to be, shout out to Niner Inc., but I'm going to say 49 to 9 Ers to 13.
I haven't heard from such a long time. I missed that. I'm sorry, say it again. Wait, Sheik.
Hit that like Ronbo Sports.
Sheik, did you say 31? 31,
49.
I'm sorry.
13.
49-13. All right.
49 to 9 Ers. But Ronbo, it's going to be lit tomorrow. Shout out to the faithful. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to everybody. If you're going to the bar, you're at home, or the freaking game, let's meet up. Let's get this lit. This is the game, guys. This is the game.
They're going to find you, Sheik. Because we're going to give you whereabouts at the halftime. And maybe before the game. Let's see if we can work out. All right, Sheik.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
talk to you.
You got it,
tomorrow.
Buddy.
All right. Night, fam. Oh. Emilio. Emilio.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't done no herb or nothing else. I'm so high off of this game. I can't stand it, man. Hey, Emilio, but listen, fam, this is the day.
You want to get higher? I got some cannabis for you.
Shh. We don't do that. There's children watching. But anyway.
We're in California. No, we're in California, man.
I know, right? It's all legal.
Somewhere else I could understand. So we're all right.
Emilio, Okay, now you're going against one of the worst defenses in the league. Russell Wilson is not going to be on the field all day. He's going to be under extreme pressure.
That's
Rusty
not
goes
true.
down.
They're one of the best teams in the NFL. Let that go. They're one of the best teams.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Their center is not one of the best centers in the NFL. Who is it? Hey, Emilio, if somebody said, Emilio, we'll give you $1 million right now if you can tell us the name of the Seattle Seahawks center, what would you do? You'd pass out. What is his name?
I thought isn't it Kilgore or is it somebody else?
See? Emilio, you lost the money.
Oh, damn, shit. I know Kilgore went somewhere else.
So the Seattle Seahawks, the center, they got a new guy in there. And
DeForest, it's a new guy? Oh,
yeah, and because they killed, the other one got killed. Not killed really, but he got beat up. And DeForest Buckner and nose tackle DJ Jones and Eric Armstead and Solly T. I mean, all these guys are going to be introducing themselves to him tomorrow. I can't wait to watch this. Helping him up off the ground.
I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting for the game.
Yeah, well.
It's
gonna be.
It's just the BS that people are talking about. Russell Wilson's gonna beat these guys.
Oh.
It's Russell Wilson versus the 49er defense. I'm like, gosh, I guess it's just the defense is gonna play the whole game. I guess. That's how they feel. It's like, there's no offense. There's no nothing. I was like, man, it's just Russell Wilson versus defense. I was like, well, I guess.
Yeah, well,
That's just, I guess,
Russell, that's the MVP.
Richard Sherman's going to be throwing the ball, and what's his name? D4 is going to be running the ball. I mean, I guess. I mean, Jesus, Russell Wilson gets the defense. I was like, what? I thought there was three parts to a team. Offense, defense, and special teams. They just Russell Wilson in the offense. I was like, I guess so. Russell Wilson's going to be out there all day, I guess, too.
Yeah, well, he's going to be in the stands all day. Because, if he ain't going to be on the field, I don't see Russell Wilson being on the field. If you got a defense that can't stop nobody, especially against Kyle Shanahan, Russell Wilson's going to have to have somebody give me a jacket. I'm getting cold over here. See, because he ain't going to be on the field all that much tomorrow. He'll be out there, yes.
No, but it's especially, especially they've been giving up so many run yards and pass yards. No, it just looks like we're gonna have a field day, honestly. But
that's what I'm trying to say. I don't understand.
It's just crazy because, like I said, last game we thought we were gonna mop the floor with the Cardinals, but it's divisional games are always I've told you before, even with the Rams, they get tough at first. It's just unless we can actually break away, it's gonna be a blowout. But
it's true. But
we seen it. You seen it today with the Saints and Falcons.
Okay, but you know what though? That was a little bit extreme though. I mean, I understand, knowing each other in the division, but to get a whooping like that, they beat Drew to death. And you know what? They did exactly what I told people the last couple of weeks. I've been starting to switch.
It's happened to us when we're doing pretty good and we couldn't beat the Cardinals. I mean, same thing.
But we barely.
When we were okay. Same thing, a few back here with Harbaugh and Pete Carroll. We were both good. We were getting our butts whooped. So it's just. One team is going to dominate it. It's just.
It depends on you pick on whose weakness.
Divisional games. It's just.
Yeah.
That too, but it's just divisional games all the time, especially knowing that we're undefeated. You got to really realize Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are really going to try to beat us. They might try to pull out tricks.
This is survival for them.
They're going to try. I'm not even giving it. I'm not. I say we still win, but they're going to try their hardest to stay in the game.
Oh.
I don't see them not. I don't see Pete Carroll wanting to beat us just to give us the first W. They're gonna try. They're gonna try their hardest to stay in the game.
I'm glad to know that too.
I don't
Pete
see
Carroll
a blowout.
face.
I just don't.
Well, then you must have a close score, Emilio. What is your score for this game? As you was right about the Cardinals game. What do you got going on in this game?
I say about 27-21.
Yeah.
By a touchdown.
There you go. Right. That's like Cynthia Freeland's model gave about 27-21. Actually, it is exactly what her model had. So, all right, Emilio, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to go and look for you tomorrow as we be talking about. I told you, man, the 49ers going to score over 30 points, man. And look at little Rusty and his boys sitting down on the sideline.
To me, if they, by all, I'm not going to even say, oh, shit, I was wrong. If we score more points, better. It looks better for us. That's not going to change anything. I'm just saying, it's just my whole opinion about the division is just always been with either close or they're blowouts because we play them twice a year. That's the only.
Right.
Other than that, it's just if it was somebody else. Oh shit! That's how we blow them out. Like next week with Cardinals, different story. I think we give them a better ass whooping.
But let's get into that next week, Emilio. We got to go. I'm gonna tell you what. As I say, I look for you tomorrow. All right.
Night.
All right, fam. Night. And we quickly move to Justin as the night gets toward midnight. And if you're on the East Coast, it already is. Justin.
Oh, man, it's been a long day.
Well, Justin, just think if you was Russell Wilson, tomorrow you would be saying that for real.
Oh, yeah. Well, I first want to say, before it's probably midnight for everybody running, so happy Veterans Day to everybody who served.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to say happy Veterans Day to everyone who served. Now, back to football. So I've been trying to think, the last time we beat Seattle was in 2011 in Seattle. Route Smith, like you said. Every day is like a new day, like you said earlier. Every day is a new game. Every day we have to challenge ourselves. Every day we have to make adjustments. Every day we have to make, minimize those mistakes to beat Seattle. This is a good team. They said the same thing about Carolina, and we ended up being blew up.
Worst
guarantee
whooping of the year.
We can't guarantee it's going to be a close game. We just have to hope that our team does well.
And don't forget about the Browns. They were supposed to be tough, too. Got ran up that
Oh, yeah.
Baker.
The old saying is you crown them before you even play the game. Don't crown them if they haven't played a game. So we have to see tomorrow. And the Browns won today, so it is what it is.
And they beat Buffalo. You got to give them a little credit on that. Buffalo may have been overrated,
then again,
too.
The Buffalo Bills have had their troubles with kickers before. So in the Super Bowl, Giants, if you remember that.
Well, yeah.
So we're not going to bring that up. But I will say that I'm excited for Dre Greenlaw. He's getting an opportunity to show what he's got.
Yeah.
I feel like Dre Greenlaw was overlooked in the NFL draft. Everybody was hyped about that one guy from LSU that the Browns picked up. I forget what his name was. And we picked him up. So I forget. But I feel like he's getting his time to shine. Maybe this might be the new thing where Navarre Bowman, Patrick Willis, this might be the new where like that was the missing piece, and this is the new click where they are like clicking. Because you never know.
Well, yeah, time will tell. Although I do hope that we don't have a guy, because Quan, he plays so hard, he tears things up. I hope next year he can stay on the field for us a whole season. I worry about him. We'll see.
The same thing could be said about Trent Taylor. The same thing. He's going on IR again. And now they're talking about Des Bryant talking about, hey, I'm available in 2 weeks, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you heard what happened, right? I mean, its infection keeps setting up. So, I always worry when you start putting foreign objects inside the body starts to reject and go nuts. And Trent's got this, they said that the screw and everything healed up, the bone, but the infection is just crazy. They had to go back in there and do a lot of work to clean it up. Whoa, that's scary. It must have been swollen up like a watermelon.
That's a discussion for another day. You got to make a decision at the end of the day. It's either like business. Football's a business, man, and football's, injuries are going to happen. But when injuries start happening every year for you, eventually you gotta look at the player like, I'm doing the best thing for you, and moving on. We got to look in a different direction. Eventually, what's got to be said. I don't know what they're going to do. But it is concerning that he's been hurt every year.
True, but
the
teams rarely make their decisions on that, though. But we're going to see it because next year's wide receiver room is going to be crazy, and also
in the running back group, and the running backs
too. You
got Derek McKinnon coming back.
Yeah,
you got Derek McKinnon coming back as well. Can't forget about that.
Yeah, I already knew.
It's gonna be up for grabs. That's for sure. But I'm gonna say tomorrow. I'm going to say 24-14. And I feel like that it's going to be 17-14.
24-14 for Justin?
Pick six is good. Pick six is going to happen. Sherman's going to get a pick six.
God, I love that. Man.
And I feel like that's going to ice the game. That's going to ice the game.
That look on Wilson's face. But you know, Wilson's so good. The guy's an athlete. If he does throw a pick, he may make the tackle too. As the guy's coming back down the field. Wilson's pretty good for that. I've seen him do that a couple of times. He slows the guy down till the rest of the guys can catch up. Amazing.
I really want a kick return touchdown already. A kickoff return touchdown already. At least a punt return or kickoff. Something, man. We've done, everything has been good. Our offense, defense, it's perfect. Kick return touchdown. I really want one. I really want one. Already.
And you'll get one, but you gotta wait till tomorrow, Justin. We gotta go. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow, fam.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night, Justin. And we move quickly to Bethel. Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, I'm telling you, man, it's Hawks time. You know what's up. This is that 2 times a year we get, here they come. It's that time.
Yeah, but a lot of things that people have to understand is that if our defense done real good and our defense, because everything based off our defense, if our defense looks good, we'll run the ball. And we're probably the only league in the NFL that have 3 running backs over 300 yards.
That's crazy.
Breda has 500-something yards. Our second running back has 300 and something, and our other running back has 300 and something, 309. So we have 3 running backs that are over 300 yards each.
I love it.
Yeah.
And Bethel, their run defense it's just not good. So that means, whoa, we can run the ball on these guys. We got Juice back. We got Staley back. We got McGlinchey. What are they going to do? They're going to lay down and they're going to die. Boom! Beat them up.
Yes. So,
got no chance.
So that's why Jimmy G doesn't really have to throw because, our defense is, stopping everything and our offense running game is doing a lot. So he doesn't have to really be throwing the ball as much.
He's got to, though, Bethel. He's got to do it, though, because we got to keep in sync, get that balance. You got to throw to Sanders. We got to run some things. We got to do some things tomorrow that you don't ordinarily do against a defense that's this bad. You got to work and do some new things, especially if we're ahead.
Yeah, like the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson was throwing the ball everywhere only because, they know that they could do it. So he could get a little bit more practice in. He was throwing the ball and all over the field.
That's what you got to do. So I'm saying the 49ers got to work on some things tomorrow. Go ahead, get the game in control, and because the defense is only going to allow so much from that. I don't care. Russell Wilson can be MVP all he wants to. A solid defense can slow him down. But their defense, Bethel, it sucks. They give up 300 and 400 yards a week, and they've not even played somebody like us. Oh.
Yeah, because knowing the way Shanahan does everything,
yes,
he goes, they might play or Kittle might play or might not. This is all, fake out for the other team because if they know that they're playing, then they could work something out, but they don't know they're going to play or not, and they're going to, so they can't, do a lot of game planning just for that person. And plus, they can't double team Kittle and double team our new wide receiver.
I know, right?
Our wide receiver is. I remember it was funny because they're saying who's gonna make a big impact in the game. Our wide receiver that we got, or the Patriots wide receiver, and our wide receiver is actually doing a lot of impact more than theirs.
Yeah, way more. And that's going to be the case tomorrow, too. And besides, Jimmy G and Sanders have been working together for a while. Russell hasn't been working for, 1 week with Flash Gordon? Come on, man. That's not going to be – That's. You want to make a competition? Tyler Lockett versus Emmanuel Sanders. Now, I could see that,
Because I remember when, Steve Young and Jerry Rice used to play. I remember Jerry Rice was taught to Steve Young, you know what? Just throw me the ball when I turn, and I'll catch it. And that was when I seen that happen. I remember that, and I'm all like, "Shit, that's what Jerry Rice and Steve Young used to do." Steve Young used to Jerry Rice used to just cut. Steve Young would throw the ball, and boom, there it is, right there.
Timing.
Where
Timing
Jerry Rice
routes.
is at.
Timing routes. So when you throw a wide receiver open like that, there's little. If its rattles run right, it's really tough for the defensive back to even do anything about that.
Yeah.
Woo! Bethel, what?
It's
score?
gonna be a good game for us.
Did you give me your score? What score did you give me?
I think if we run it the way we're gonna run it, it's probably gonna be a low score, because if like a lot of these teams that were winning right now, they were running the ball really good, and they were keeping the other quarterback from getting the ball, and that's the key point of winning
that's how you
a
do
game a lot of the time.
Get ahead
because
first.
you're getting everything good. So I think if Seattle scores something, and it'll probably be towards the end, or sometimes when they wanna score something, they'll probably score like 13. But we'll probably be up, 31-13.
31-13?
Around there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bethel goes down on the record for 31-13. All right. Bethel, we're going to go. It's late night. We're going to try to see how many people can get here before it gets too late.
No
and
problem.
We'll
Good
see you
job,
tomorrow.
like always, Rumble. And let's do it, and let's get the win. And show everybody who's dominating this league.
Yeah.
Let's go Niners.
Great. Yes, go Niners. All right,
and
Bethel.
hit that like.
Thanks, fam.
All right, good night, Rumble.
Night. And we move quickly to DeLance.
Ronbo.
DeLance, as you may have already discovered, when they're making jokes about the Hawks, the not-so-mighty Hawks. They used to be the team. They used to just, before we even played them, there was no need to play. We already knew they were going to beat us.
Rumbo.
And now, no, probably not.
Rumbo.
Yeah.
Rumbo, who got it better than us?
Nobody!
Who got it better than us? Goddamn, man, goddamn. Like the other day when I was like on a short call with you yesterday, but like my score, like I said, 35-23, just going to get that out the way.
Yeah.
And kind of like I've been real anxious for this game, and like not the fact that it's the Seahawks, it's the second half of the season. So like the first half of the season is over with, and we 8-0. And it was more so for us to prove to ourselves that we can win. Now it's like the mode now is championship. Every game is championship from here on out. So yeah, the Seahawks, they coming in tomorrow, but hey, it's like they got to go up against our fans. They got to go up against our defense. And they got to go up against the guru, Kyle Shanahan and Jimmy G and our offense. Man, it's gonna be something to see tomorrow. It's gonna be something to see.
It is, I tell you. And you know, 5 of the 8 games we got left, we get to play right there in the nice, beautiful confines of Levi Stadium. The table is set. DeLance, man. I just wish we didn't have to go to Nolans. Oh man. But you know,
it may not be as bad as
it may not. There you go. It's not as bad as it was. I have believed, though, DeLance, for the last few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks actually, I've been thinking, you know what? If Drew Brees is just going to sit in that pocket, I don't know if they can beat the 49ers doing that. You can get hurt standing in that pocket now. You know, I see what they did. Look what the Falcons did. That was a divisional game. Don't try to make no reference or any kind of comparisons with that. Oh, I don't know, man. That was just hardcore football, man. They just beat Drew up. He tried to throw the ball. They had all kind of coverage. There was nobody to throw to. Drew can't run. Down he goes.
See, the mistake they made, like they took the Falcons for granted. That was the mistake that they did. See, all them penalties that they defense had made, that's what helped them out.
They should have woke up by
That's
the
what helped
half,
them
though. You know, and
What'd you
realize
say?
this. They should have woke up by the half, though, Delance, and realize this is serious, y'all. These people ain't playing with us. We'll lose this game if we don't get going here. You know, because you could come into a game maybe complacent, thinking, "Man, ain't nothing but come on, man." Y'all, hey, where y'all want to eat after? Let's plan the menu for after we get through with this game. You know, you can come in there with that attitude, but at the half, you come in, man, they are handing us our butt. You better get, you still ain't ready? That was crazy. Man.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it, though. Oh.
Man, goddamn, man, like yesterday, I try to stay humble. I try not to talk about other teams as much and things like that.
Yeah.
But like I had family come in from St. Louis yesterday. They come to see a Cowboy game or whatnot, and I had my Niner gear on and things like that. My family member at the house I went over, they was Steelers fans, so they were kind of quiet. They kind of gave me respect.
Yeah.
But they're like they all wanted to start picking them, and they was like, "Y'all ain't did nothing, blah blah blah." I had to remind them. I had to remind my cousin, his wife, because she's still a fan. She was all upset about that game, saying they should have won that game. I had to remind them what Juice had did to Fitzpatrick. Remember that play?
Oh, this body slammed him in the middle of the field.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's gonna be some more. It's gonna be some more of that tomorrow too.
I think so too.
Some more of that tomorrow too. But
yeah, they may be
man,
fighting.
Ronbo, the stage is set for us. It is. It really is. It's no excuses. Drake Greenlaw, he gonna come in and he gonna do his thing. He's gonna do his thing. Like and like they've been saying, like his run, the way he played the run is a lot better than Alexander's.
I heard that.
Is, so.
And that's especially good for this game because that's all these people do is try to run on you, mostly.
Yeah.
But once they get behind, Wilson's going to go airborne, and that's when it's going to be really interesting. Because as long as he's holding that ball and running around back there, I think the 49ers got a plan for that. But Lance, we got to go.
Yeah.
See what?
All right. Like I'm gonna be calling you tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right. We're gonna be talking good stuff. All right, Delance. Have a great night, fam. Appreciate you getting in here tonight. All right.
Oh yeah.
And SF49ers fan 5249 says Baltimore slowed little Rusty down. Yes, they did. Wait until he gets a load of us. Jack Nicholson would say will be no squeaking by for the Squeakhawks this time. Oh, I kind of like the idea of Greenlaw's speed being in there. If Rusty leaks out toward the sides, oh man, it'd be like, it might sound like a car accident out there. Bam! Russ! Count the fingers!
It's me, Ronbo.
Oh, I thought it was Russ.
What's happening, baby?
Shabazz!
What's happening?
Well,
What's happening, Ronbo?
I was sitting there counting them Russell Wilson accidents, and the police out there blocking off the street so cars can't get down there till we get Wilson up out the way.
Man, he's going down to the minimum 4 times tomorrow, Ronbo. But like everybody said, listen, today was a great day for a lot of reasons. I kind of want to piggyback on everybody. My final score, I'm sticking to it, 38-17. They'll get 17 points. And, yeah, that last touchdown will be garbage time points. But the fact is that now we've had a mini bye week, okay? This is the genius of Shanahan. Everybody has to know. He's not going to play Kittle. So don't count Kittle in. That's why Kittle's been doubtful. He's going to have Juice back, Staley back, McGlinchey back, our other 2 tackles that subbed in while they were gone, and we are going to run the ball some more.
Because it's going to be too easy.
Tonight was a good example why I called in late. I was watching the Cowgirls. Dalvin Cook, they ran the ball all down Dallas's throat, and they stopped Zeke. and they made him one-dimensional. And then when it came time for clutch, little Dacky, who thinks he deserves $40 million, choked and couldn't show up. That's all. This game is simple. It's X's and O's. This is the 100th anniversary of the NFL. We are the first established dynasty of the NFL as far as class, as far as doing it the right way. The 49ers started that standard. We set that standard. It's only appropriate for the NFL to allow us to win a Super Bowl in the 100th year of the NFL. Who better than us? Nobody. This is our time. Nobody, Ronbo. So, look, the boys watched everything that happened today. Kansas City went down. The Saints went down. This is all good material for Monday morning when Shanny sees the boys. Don't look, guys. Don't go in there and take it light. Everybody do their job, and we come out victorious on Monday night. And then everybody on NFL Network and Stephen A. and all the naysayers continue to bow at our feet.
Hey, what's that big dude who used to play for the Cowboys? You always find him down at Five Guys Burger. Oh, he's a hardcore Hawks fan. Yeah, he's on one of them shows. Oh, I can't. His name escapes me again. Anyway, there's a few people I'm collecting receipts around Twitter. I can't wait to talk to.
Is it Marcellus Wiley?
No. What's that? Fam, what's that dude's name that constantly be talking about how great Russell Wilson is and how it's time for them to beat the 49ers? Anyway, there's a few shows that do that. Although, Shabazz, the 49ers are getting a lot of respect these days from a lot of people. It's not as bad as it was 3 or 4 weeks ago.
No, it's not, and that's only because they recognize it. But I'm telling you, Ronbo, Shanahan is a mad scientist.
I know.
And he ain't going to get besides himself. And Salah's a mad scientist. Okay? Greenlaw is going to step up. And I referenced that first preseason game against the Cowboys when he was everywhere. He was all over the field that game. He was in the backfield on the run. The kid knows his time to shine, and he's going to shine. We're going to be okay. We're going to beat Seattle. We're going to mollywop Arizona, take care of Green Bay, and then we'll reevaluate after that.
Definitely owe the Cardinals for making us look like, what, man, y'all ain't all that, man. The Cardinals should have won that game. Oh, Shabazz, I can't tell you, all of us got that group of haters that I got to hear that from. Man, y'all got away from
I have to hear it because I go to that game every year, Ronbo. I got a house out in Arizona.
Oh, okay. So, yeah,
out in Arizona.
You get to hear it as soon as you get into town.
I'm always back in Arizona all the time, okay? So I have to deal with them imbeciles all the time. I ain't never been able to shake them imbeciles. I never forgot. And shout out to all the veterans. It's Veterans Day weekend. How they don't have no class in Arizona. The last year when they were playing at ASU, I just came home. 2004, got out the military. I'm an Army veteran. Served admirably and faithfully. I'm at the game, and them jokers threw beer on me over there. Man. They threw beer on me at the game. Yeah. Yeah. No class, man. No class.
Oh, no. You wasn't in your army wear, were you? You weren't in military gear?
No, I didn't have my uniform.
Hey, Shabazz, I was talking about Marcus Spears. Yeah, Marcus Spears, man. He gets all into it. I hate it when people emotionally get into how the 49ers, it's time for the 49ers to lose, and Russell Wilson's just the man for the job. I say, you guys, you're not taking all things being, you're not considering everything. The Hawks don't have no defense that can do anything with the 49ers offense. Can we think about?
No, they don't.
I don't get it.
They don't.
So.
They don't, but you know what? They're still a division opponent.
True. True.
So we got to respect them, and that's the most important thing. And that's what Atlanta did to the Saints. The Saints didn't respect them. And
the Cardinals. And the Cardinals did that. But Shabazz, I still blame that. And I know it's a terrible excuse, and I've been told it's a terrible excuse. I still say the 49ers was tired from whooping the Panthers, that they were just wore out. And so, then it comes time to, all right, guys, rest up and get ready for the Cardinals. All right, we ready, Coach.
You're right, Ronbo. You're right. You're right, because The NFL knows that their Thursday game, that's too fast of a turnaround. That's why I said I love the fact only after the Thursday game we play again on Monday because it's like a mini bye week. It's 11 days off.
And it worked perfect. Plenty of rest to heal up. I was hoping George would make it. And George, like you say, though, is probably not going to play. But Shabazz, we got to roll. I was just bring up all the time. Shabazz, let me see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you know it. You know I'm here, baby. I'm ready to go till I'm dead. Tizzo, baby.
All right, fam.
I'll be here tomorrow with the rest of the Empire. Cause hey, tomorrow, baby, we're gonna play Celebrate
Good time. Come on. Shabazz.
All right.
Good night, fam.
Shout out to the Empire.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. And hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo. What's happening, brother?
Tony, you know, this is like the thing you got to do before games. We're getting worse than like university activity, right? The day before the game, you got to burn the mascot. You got to lay things out in front of the school, denouncing the other team. You walk down the street yelling things at people for no reason, you know. Especially they represent the other team. Oh, I'd love to drive down the streets of Seattle right now with a flag hanging out the window. Hey, you guys want to play tomorrow? You just want to call it in because you got no chance. There's no point playing this game. Save yourself some misery and suffering. Hey, get that guy. You can't catch me. Go ahead. You just get real crazy with it, you know. I love this stuff. But Tony, what are you thinking today?
Well, I'll tell you what, Rombo. What a difference a day makes, you know, when you listen to all the Niner family and you're a little bit skeptical, you know, a couple of days out for the game, and you just listen to everybody else, go do a little bit of research on your information and do a few comparisons. It makes you feel a bit better.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I thought, well, the conversation we had yesterday, I thought, you know, I expect the Niners to win, but I was a little bit jittery because of how we played against the Cardinals. Then I thought, we're getting Staley back.
Yeah.
The glitchy use check. And then I thought, well, that Jimmy should be pretty safe in the pocket there with those guys, all those guys around him.
There you go.
Then I thought, who's he got to throw to? You've got Sanders, you've got Debo, you've got Breida, you've got Tevin Coleman, Pettis. And then when you compare our running backs to their side, I think we should blow some holes through them in that department.
See, you got to think about all that.
Uncle Sherman, he should have some good inside information. Especially on little Russ.
Yeah. 5'9".
He probably knows which side he favours more, throwing the ball on the run than the other side. So I thought, okay, the secondary, Sherman's going to have those boys under control, and you know, the linebacking crew, you know, Greenlaw. It's going to be an important game for him. Put our linebackers up against theirs. Yeah. No, it doesn't look good for him.
Are you right? See? That's what I'm saying. When you put it all together and look at everything rationally, we outclassed them at every position just about. Bobby Wagner at linebacker, we don't have anything to compare to Bobby Wagner. Okay. You told me, let me ask you about this, Tony. Russell Wilson's probably going to go to the Hall of Fame. Now, you're looking at Jimmy G, and for all we know, years from now, it's all about health, he could also find himself being a candidate because I think he does and is made out of that kind of stuff, right? So I don't see the wedge between Wilson and Jimmy G being miles apart. Of course, he's better than Jimmy G right now. He's only got 16 or 17 games in his whole career. But let's say fast forward 2 or 3 years, I'll bet the distance between Russell Wilson and Jimmy G, it may be still there, but it may be closer than people imagine. So I like tomorrow's game being lopsided in our favor. The 49ers overall are the superior machine in this game.
If you look at them on paper, yes.
But
the only thing I would say is the front four. Probably Bosa will overrun the quarterback because they're so keen to get him.
Hey, Tony, both trenches.
Him all the time.
Oh God! Well, yeah, if he's not careful. But you know what? Both offensive line and defensive line, they're both superior and vastly superior. Yeah, in both lines. And where football games are won, where? Right there in the trenches. This is why I say,
we've got all the necessary weapons to beat them. Even on the sideline with Bobby, and Coach Sherman in there. I mean, I think it's a very important game for Sherman as well.
Yeah, he won't admit it.
But he's not going to want to. He's not going to want to lose this game. He's not going to want to. I mean, he got the game ball last year.
Oh yeah, and he's looking forward to getting this year. Tony, did we get your score yesterday? I thought we did. We didn't.
No.
All right. What did you score, Tony?
I'm going to say 35-10.
Oh, I like that a lot. Tony, you got faith in that defense.
One touchdown and a field goal.
That's enough. Tony, just to recall something real quick. Last time the 49ers took a break, we came back and everybody's afraid of the Cleveland Browns. They got 3 points. I smell a beating. Tony.
I'll tell you one thing for sure, Ronbo. Pete Carroll's going to be chewing that chewing gum so fast on the sideline tomorrow.
Tony, we got to go. I tell you what, looking forward to talking to you tomorrow after this game's finished. I got a feeling we're going to have a lot to laugh about. All right, fam.
I hope so. All right, brother.
All right, Tony. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Night. Or day. Good day, should I say. Tony's in the middle of his day. Bye, Tony. Joey. What Joey could this be? Could it be? There's only one. Joey Mahoney. Yeah. Dum-de-doo-doo. Ooh, hallelujah. Joey Mahoney. Hey, Joey, is that you? It better be.
It is.
Can you imagine? Because somebody else would think, what the heck is this guy's problem?
I would not allow it. I would not allow it.
Thanks, Joey.
Hey, can you call me? Can you go to a caller and come right back, please?
Is Joey the last phone? Joey, you know what? You're the last caller. We're not.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll stay away. Okay, go ahead.
No, we don't have any other calls. Joey?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm saying go ahead. And can you go ahead and finish up? I mean, what do you want to say tonight?
This game, man, it's going to be...
Joey, you better not... Are you not in the bathroom, are you? Oh, okay. So go ahead.
No, I'm not in the bathroom. Ronbo.
So I'm saying, Joey says, can you give me a minute? I didn't know. But Joey, go ahead.
I was just doing laundry. That was it.
I love it. Joey admitted he's doing laundry. I know that. I do domestic chores. I feel you. It's no problem. You can get back to it, though. Well, Joey, give us a little bit before you finish your laundry.
Okay. No, I was just going to say that, I think this game's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think that the Seahawks can hang with us in Santa Clara.
I'd love to blow
I think we win 41-13.
Ooh, 41-13 for Joey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And both are going to have a big day.
Yeah. Oh, God. You said 41, right?
Yes, your ears did not deceive you. It was 41 to 13.
Yeah. Good. What else, Joey? Have you thought about?
I think Emmanuel Sanders had a huge day.
Yeah. What do you look out for Emmanuel Sanders? Like how many yards? How many receptions?
10 receptions, 150, 2 touchdowns. That's what I'm going with. Love it.
Yes, like that.
Yep.
Like that a lot.
And we're gonna gash him. We're gonna gash him and gash him and gash him some more. We got Tevin Coleman and Matt Breida.
Mm-hmm.
We will run for over 200 yards,
Mm-hmm.
and Jimmy Garoppolo will throw for over 200 yards.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a big day on Monday night. That fan base is gonna be rocking. The Niners are gonna be lit, excited, pumped up, happy. 9-0 here we come. Can't wait.
A balanced, lethal attack. Jimmy D doesn't have to throw for 400 or 500 yards or do 68 pass attempts like Jared Goff. Why anybody would do that is just strange. And we're still going to get it done. All right? That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna be balanced, Ronbo. We're gonna be balanced, running, throwing, defense. Russell Wilson's gonna be eating grass all day long.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now. 7 sacks from our defense.
Yeah, I hope they put some chili peppers.
Bosa's
Some chili pepper sauce. Actually, just sprinkle cayenne pepper or something out there on the field, knowing that Rusty's going to be down there eating grass all game long.
You know what? I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now, Ronbo. Seahawks going to get the ball first. First snap. Russell Wilson drops back. Bosa comes around the edge, hits him as he throws it in the direction of Sherman. Pick 6 to the house. 7-0 Niners. Out the gate. We had Matty B out the gate on offense. We're gonna have Bosa and Sherman out the gate on defense. Let's go.
And Keese is playing. Make a prediction for Keese. I got a feeling Shanahan's going to put Keese in the game, and they probably have an intention, as somebody pointed out, going downfield tomorrow. Because we're looking at a defense that can't do a damn thing about it. Oh.
And you see, here's the thing. George Kittle probably doesn't play in this game, and that's good because I want him to rest. I do too. At the end of the day, this ain't the playoffs. This ain't the divisional playoff game. It's not the championship game. It's not the Super Bowl.
Against a very poor defense. That's right.
Yeah, we do not need George Kittle in this game to beat the Seahawks
any further
or blow them out.
That's right.
You know, last time I checked, the last home game we played, we put up 51 points. And that was basically on the running game.
Yes,
a running game and a few play actions here and there.
And remember the Debo touchdown? That play was the most interesting plays that I can remember. Debo was all alone because of the fact that there was several misdirections going on at the same time. The defense was totally confused. Even all-pro Luke Kuechly was walking over he wouldn't even talk to people. He's like, hey, Luke, don't get mad, Luke. Are we going to continue playing? Oh, come on, Luke.
I look at it like this. I feel like our running game's going to get going. They're gonna run it because they got Staley, Hughes, and McGlinchey back. They're gonna run it very well. And you know what I think? I think you might see some 4 wide receiver sets with one running back in the backfield because there's no George Kittle.
And give me some two tight end sets too. Give me some Dwelly and well, give me Toloy though. He's not that bad. It's in the red zone.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I want to spread them out. Yeah. I want them scared. I want them backing up. I want us to go right down the field on offense, whether if that's passing or running. We have Debo, Sanders, right? We have Pettis and Goodwin out at the same time, and you don't know what you're going to get.
Oh God, you're going to get a whooping. Joey, we got to go though.
All right,
Joey, I will be looking for you tomorrow as we go nuts after this game. I got a feeling it's going to be a good day.
41-13.
I got you. We got you recorded now. All right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow, Joey. All right.
You got it, buddy. Good night.
There's Joey. I haven't heard from him in such a long time. It's fun. And J10 says, Rumble still on? J10, it was the night before it was the night before the Hawks, so we had to talk. Looking forward. I got to work on this rhyme. I'm going to get it right when we get it for tomorrow. Hank Moody says, do you ever go back after a game and watch your reaction to a game? I know damn well I do. Hank, Those are all spot. I dare not. It would probably scare me. Isaac Page, he says, with Juice, Mike, and Joe, the rushing attack averaged 200 yards per game, 5.1 yards per carry. Without them, they'd go 142 yards per game. We read this one earlier. Yeah. We've been down through here. Yeah, this is Alvaro Cué. Let me see. Yeah, I could have swore it was Josh Putnam. This is old stuff. There's Lavelle. Yeah, we already did all these. And San Fernando. Hey, San Fernando. Hey, it's Paulie. I should have got back to you. Paulie must be okay, though. Paulie from Joycey says everybody thinking the Seahawks going to win because they signed Gordon. Bleep that we get you guys back from IR. Key guys and our people are forgetting. We signed E-Man Sanders. Oh. Nice fan, 1983, 34-17, Niners. Rob B says 41-9, Bears. Niners. Carlos Carrillo. He said, hey, Ronbo, crank it up a few notches. Niners 49, Hawks 15. Run D is junk. Pete Carroll briskly walks the midfield to meet Shanahan saying, what's your deal? Oh, rivalry heats up again. Oh, Pete the cheat. You better have your best cheat stuff going tomorrow, man. It's going to get rough. Ron Simmons says, hey, I know we could beat the Saints, but any football expert will tell you Drew Brees is our biggest threat alone because of his long continuity with Peyton. And they are as versatile as us with Kamara and 28. You know, though, Rod, it's like I was at Rodgers, too. You take these guys down, it's like it's hard to do, though. You take away the receivers, the options, you can only do that for a few seconds. But got to make sure that Brees does not have any place to go. He's not good in that pocket to get away. He's about getting that ball out quickly and getting it accurate to his guys. Oh, I do like what the Falcons did. Anyway, we can emulate that is what I'm thinking. Mr. Black Ice 22 says, got a friend that's a Sea Chicken fan. We better pack a beer. I'm ready for a beer or four when we get this W. IGS. They better get ready. Hey, Ramos wants to see a big game for Debo to go 27-17. Us! Debo is my dude, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking for him to be getting that done. Sack Francisco, while Seattle's allowing third most quarterback hits, and the 49ers getting a sack every other fourth or fifth play. I see us giving the Hawks and Russ Wilson fits all night, 31-13. Hey, Russell Wilson his offensive line gives up the third most. Dang, who is the first and second? My Lord, the quarterback must just take the snap and lay down and try to see if he can see downfield. I know they're going to take me down. I'm going to see if I can quarterback from here. Dude, when it gets that bad, tell the coach you want to be traded. And Daniel Ornelius, he says, hey, some guy tried to tell me the Niners haven't played anyone. Well, a bunch of nobodies just put a whooping on some somebodies. Best team in the NFL. Oops. 49er Lakers says, obvious, the division's scared in desperation mode, paying anybody they can. Only thing I'm worried about is containing the good running teams. 7 times 7 equals 49, 365. When I said 49, 360, I like what he did with those numbers. 49 Lakers. And thanks 49er Wakers. We missed the super chat. Yeah, we did. I just missed that the other day. It's right. 49 Lakers, thanks for the contribution. I meant to get that done. Louis Vision, 38-17, Niners. And Jose Escobar, Fred Warner, and our linebackers need to be ready to stop Wilson scrambling in the running game for first downs. Yeah, that's it. You know what? Rusty Wilson does it every game I see him too. You know, everybody's cleared out. All the receivers are covered. Everybody's working, and somehow the offensive line has finally found a way to get the flow to go the other way. Russell Wilson steps to his left. or right, whichever way they go, runs for the first down. And a little bit more a lot of times. Oh, that pisses me off so much. So we got to see if we can minimize that. David Kunajar says, hey, calling it there, here, Debo will have his best game of his career. I like that. I like that a lot. Jose Escobar, I said, Fred, oh, no, we already did that. Yeah, we just did that. 49 Empire. The Falcons' pass rush exposed Drew Brees today with 6 sacks. I just think what the Niners' pass rush is going to do as well. I'm feeling you on that. And Coach Thibault says, everybody underestimating our beatdown of the 28th ranked Seattle defense. It's going to be ugly. 45-13, maybe worse. I'm telling you, the last thing you want to do is try to beat Kyle Shanahan with no defense. Now, you can have, you could put Rodgers. You actually can almost have Rodgers, Breeze, Brady, doing a round robin on the 49ers all in the same game. As long as their team, I'll put them all on the same team. I'm telling you, if you don't have a defense, the score will be like 125. It'll be a basketball score then. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat the 49ers with no defense. No, I don't believe that. Coach is right. That wouldn't make any sense. Cardinals ain't got no defense to speak up. Let me make one thing clear about that game. I still think that had more to do with the 49ers being worn out. They didn't look like the 49ers that night. Now, whether that trend continues into this week, I don't think so. That's a lot of rest. But I don't like Thursday night. Every now and then I enjoy the games on Thursday night, but for the most part, it's the most unappreciated thing in the NFL. I still say let's have Saturday night games. Even Friday night's it's not good, but Friday night wouldn't be so bad. Let them people rest, man. The NFL has no compassion for the players' bodies. They just say, it's a business. Well, Jesus Christ. You're going to get somebody hurt. George Kittle may be hurt because of that. I don't like Thursday nights. John Costa, I'm not whining. I'm just saying. That's not only the 49ers who suffer from that. John Costa says 34-17. Sea Slugs lose. Go Niners. And Chris Smith says 49ers 27, Seattle 20. Lester Hodges, 49ers 35, Seahawks 14. Everybody's got the 49ers scoring, the Seahawks scoring low. Hannibal says a Niners 17, close one, Seahawks 14. Hannibal, there is no way that the Hawks, let me say one more thing. The only team that has not scored 20 or more points against the Hawks this season is the Cards. And that was in week 4. Now you watch. Next time the Cardinals play the Seahawks, they'll score over 20 points, guaranteed. Everybody scores 20. When you walk into the locker room facility in Seattle, when they come, here's your, we like to spot teams 20 points. Whatever you do beyond that is up to you. But yeah, we're going to give you 20 no matter what you do. So, Chris Smith says Niners 27-20. Lester Hodges, Niners 35, Seahawks 14. Hannibal Lecter. That's the one we just did. How did I go back to Porsche again? Don Juan says 38-17. Niners. I'm going back up into Coach Tim. He says we put up a 50 burger on the number 3 ranked defense. Hello? All right? In our house. In the Panthers game. This is a statement game. That's why I'm saying, come on, man. I don't see the 49ers not scoring big time on these guys. Fam, I'm going to go ahead before I run out of juice because I got to save some voice for tomorrow. I've been hollering and screaming today and acting a fool. So I'm going to go ahead and give the neck some rest. Fam, hit that like, please, so I'll know I'm on the right track with you. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to see you game time in your face at your place. Let's go, Niners.